No, I'm supposed to be a crazy man. When I seen it going, that really got me. I don't like that stuff got to be hot.
Test. 1, 2.
That's great.
Good morning, everyone. Today is February 7th, 2021, the year of our Lord. My name is Bilbo Dazzlestein. And you are joining the Us Guys podcast, episode 96. I'm joined to my left by Ricky Seagal.
Howdy, howdy.
THC, the goat.
Hey.
And Uncle Meats, the sloth.
Hello.
And this is the tabletop version of the Us Guys podcast. How are you? It's been 2 weeks, and we missed you dearly.
No doubt.
It's good to hear you. It's good for you to hear us.
That's it.
Yeah.
Just think of how hard it was for us. It's doubly hard for our audience.
Yeah.
I agree.
The listener.
Because they listen by choice.
Oh, yeah. And they're shaking right now.
Quaking.
They're about to get their fix.
Yeah.
We're about to give it to your ears. Deep and long.
Smooth.
And 3 or 4 times.
A lot longer than it should be. We're going to drag it out like an old man who's had some whiskey.
Tantric.
Yes, it's
Yardstick,
tantric.
are you crazy?
Yes,
That's
it
what
is.
we are. We're tantric.
It is tantric. We're like Sting.
Ooh.
We're the Sting of podcasts sexually.
Kiss from... Wait, no, that was
Seal. That was Seal, you reet.
This is the same person. They do a song
Every
together.
breath
Totally not the same.
But it wasn't Sting and the Police. It was Sting like
Just
New
Sting,
I was
yeah.
trying to think of a song from New Sting, and I can't.
Yeah, nobody ever says the police were tantric.
No.
Just Sting.
Post Popo, though, he was, like 2 days he could
Dreamy?
He could bone it out.
Fields of
Oh,
Gold. Fields of Gold is
That's-
the only song I can remember. That's
How does
There
that
you
go?
Though we walk in fields of barley, we roam in fields of gold. I don't know how. You know the
What
song.
about Fields of Corn?
There you go. That'd be a much better version.
Hey, did you hear that they put the first farmers put like the first few rows of corn give you diarrhea? Have you guys ever heard that?
No.
Nope.
Apparently it's true.
Really?
It's like shit corn to make you poop. So I guess so.
If you steal the first 2 rows,
It doesn't
Like
make
most
sense.
most
like,
people
how would you
don't
know
know
where
why
to
is
start?
the logic? Why
I
do
guess
they
that
do
would be the logic. You're not going to go if you're going to steal corn off the side of the row. You're going to steal it out of the first 2 rows.
Right, and that's the poopy corns. But apparently, I don't know how they make it.
I think that
shit
myth
corn.
was perpetuated
Yeah.
by the farmers.
I'd like to know who the fuck steals corn.
I think people steal
Oh,
lots
yeah.
of everything.
I don't think legally you're
You've never
allowed to
stolen corn?
contaminate food.
No.
You've never stolen corn?
No,
Well, when I was a kid, yeah.
you stole corn cobs off the cob.
off the,
When I
off the
was 16, I
In
had
the
I had a
field.
Subaru
Yeah.
all-wheel drive station wagon.
Oh, not when I drove. I was too
And
young.
we'd load up a bunch of people, go out, load up the back with corn,
For
and just go
tic-tacking.
screaming down the highway yelling corn. Yeah. There are some people listening to this that will remember that.
And then what'd
Yeah.
you do with all
Sadly.
that corn?
We'd dump it out in somebody's yard that we didn't like, or
You tic-tacked with it. You
We
walked
didn't even
around and
do
threw corn at houses.
Really?
Yeah.
And
we
On Halloween, you did that.
we just throw them out, pretending we're feeding deer, like in the
Wow.
woods.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, when I was young, we had a
Then you'd be
cornfield up
drinking.
on the top of the hill.
Oh yeah.
We'd go up
No,
and steal
sometimes
it.
not. Oddly,
You would do that sober
yeah.
with how many dudes?
Dudes, women, yeah.
Four
Did you
or
guys
five.
ever like pair
It was
off
like date
and-
night.
Oh,
Yeah, that's country living, dog.
Yeah.
Yes.
Things
That's
are different.
truly bored country living.
there's a niceness to that though.
Yeah,
Innocentness.
that seems like
You're stealing corn.
Yeah,
you know?
it's corn. Who you hurting?
Right.
you
And
ever-
you're throwing it. It's on, you could sweep it off. It's not like it's destroying
It's not
any
a big
property
deal.
or anything.
Wait a minute, you throw loose corn kernels or
We
the
did.
whole cob?
Tic-tacking, yeah.
Yeah, tic-tacking. You take the corn off the cob, harden
it, you
stuff,
shuck it.
and then you get a bag full of that shit. And late
Yeah,
at
and
night
then
and
you-
Halloween,
So
you
it's
and
like
your friends
buckshot.
run around, grab
Yeah.
it, and throw it at the siding of houses and windows.
Yes.
So it makes a loud noise, and then you run.
Yeah.
Wow.
Who hasn't done that?
You little
Fucking miscreants.
yeah
Whippersnapper.
mischief makers.
I think a lot more people know of that than don't know of that.
I would agree.
I feel.
Yeah.
Like,
More hill people.
No, I've never
More
heard
hill
of
people.
shucking corn and
well,
throwing
that's
it
because
at
you don't
people's
have
houses.
corn in the fucking middle of the city.
Me and him would
Right.
not be throwing corn at like shotgun blasts at our neighbors' houses.
You don't.
No.
It's a product of
Yeah,
an
it's
abundance
like-
of corn
it's like
and a lack of things to do.
4th of July, when you get all the firecrackers in the M80s, you run around and light them and throw
Yeah.
them at people's doors and shit. It's the exact same thing. It's just you get to do that twice a year with different annoyances.
And it's not explosive.
I found in this town the line stops with corn. If you go to eggs,
Eggs, yeah, we
Is
ate
a problem.
too.
Yeah.
Because that ruins.
Did you
cars.
go to bags of poop or anything or flaming
no,
poops?
we went from corn to
We
eggs
did that
and,
the timer.
and got immediately beat down.
Oh, no shit.
Oh,
Somebody
yeah.
busted you. Yeah.
And they beat you down.
Well,
Yeah,
they
my
took
friends
that
ratted me
serious.
out. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because they take that serious. Once you get
Yeah.
into money,
Yeah.
they're like,
Yeah.
you fucked up my side.
Yep.
That's exactly what happened.
Yep.
Yeah. You caused damage.
Yep. You get strung up for shit like that.
Vandalism.
Yeah. That's,
vandaled my cow.
that's
Hey,
no...
cow tipping. It's the same thing.
What about soaping?
No.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, I forgot all about that. Holy
Soaping.
fuck, man! Yeah,
The
same
ultimate
thing.
The
But
ultimate
took
fuck
bars
you.
of
You got to
soap.
clean at crime.
Yep, and you'd write on people's windows of their cars and shit
With a bar of soap.
Bar of soap.
You never did that?
No.
Soap, and I forgot about that. We went a time or two, but I thought that was kind of mean.
Yeah, because
And they knew
could write
who it
messages.
was.
You could write
They
messages.
knew who it
Oh yeah,
was.
you write messages, draw pictures, and soap, and then they have to
Like
scrape
dicks
it
on the
off.
windows.
Yeah.
With soap,
Soap dicks on
because it doesn't
windows.
just wash
There
off.
is some kind of...
No, it doesn't.
There's some kind of pattern here. Because there's also things like you'll notice signs around here are all shot up
Yeah,
Yes.
on roads.
dude, I just did that. Well, maybe 2 years ago. with my step boys, we drove into back roads and had like a 22, or like when he got a new pistol for trapping and stuff, and go out and shoot signs.
Yeah. I guess, I mean,
if they
we
didn't
can't...
want us to shoot them, they should make them look like targets.
Right.
All right, I guess you can't criticize it too hard because, like, if you live in the city, you do graffiti.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's the same thing. Same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Except graffiti's like more
I've seen-
permanent, and it's like, oh, this is my art. Whereas soaping was kind of an art, but not really.
No, because
It's
you
like
had to get
shucking
out
corn
quick.
and throwing
Yeah.
it.
It's
I was
not-
shooting a sign is art. What is that?
Soap's not a great medium. There's no fine tip soap.
No.
You know, some, yeah.
You
No.
could you could jerk. You could like do this with the soap. With spar.
You can't hear what that is.
Yeah, what is that?
Like would you call this?
Masturbate?
A tug job?
Yeah.
Water
And-
weaseling?
Tug
Until
job
you
it?
get it to a point, like a spear, then you could have finer line.
You could.
You could at least get in like the dick outer shape, and then like the hairs.
He would sharpen his soap.
He
He's
would.
laying on the hood of the car.
sharpen it with soap.
He'd get caught because he'd go.
Laying on the hood of a car.
He'd get caught because he'd go.
No, guys, I'm sharpening soap. Making the jerking motion.
He'd get caught because he went back the next day to finish it off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't done.
I came
Ridiculous.
eventually, and they got all.
So, big things that happened since we were gone. GameStop.
Yes.
You guys want to talk about that? Anybody? Kevin Stefanski, just real quick, was named Coach of the Year.
Oh, was he?
Was he?
Good for
Yes,
him.
He
Good for him.
was.
Good for
deserves
him.
it.
TJ Watt wasn't Defensive Player of the Year. There's a big stink about that.
Really?
Yeah,
Who
because
won?
Aaron Donald, which he's awesome, but
Yeah.
TJ Watt led in every stat but one in the league.
Which one?
That shit. I don't know. Do you remember? No.
I don't remember.
Forced fumbles.
Really? But
Donald had like 7, and
That sounds
Watt
right.
had 5.
he had more sacks, more pressures, more tackles.
Yep.
Tackles
he
for
went.
loss.
He went all year, every game he was in, which he missed one game, but he still led, even though he missed one game. He had a quarterback hit in every single game this year.
And he's 32.
At least one hit. Yeah.
Rumor is the Browns are going to get him.
No shit.
Oh my
Browns
God.
are looking to get T.J. Watt.
Good Lord.
He's amazing.
That'd be awesome to have him in the same, keep him in the same fucking division.
With Miles Garrett on the other
Yeah,
side.
oh
Are you
my
shitting me?
God.
No.
Or next
Holy
to. They're
fuck.
saying even next to because he can play D tackle. So
Why do you think Aaron Donald got it, not him?
He's probably the best defensive
He
player. in
is.
the
Aaron
league.
Donald's amazing. I don't know. Maybe that.
Racism?
No, I wouldn't. That would not have been my first thought.
Okay.
Aaron Donald's a Pitt guy. He went to Pitt.
Right.
You know, everybody likes him around here. And so
Pittsburgh controls the sports media. We all know that.
Really?
There are theories, yeah. That a lot of
All right,
a lot
so
of shit.
GameStop happened. You guys want to touch on that?
Oh yeah, that was pretty cool.
I mean, I thought it was cool. I don't understand the details
I
of
don't
it.
get it either.
Basically, what happened was, in order to be an accredited investor, you have to have $1 million. So you have to
even play
invest in a hedge fund, and hedge funds play by different rules than regular people do. So basically, these hedge funds, which are an accumulation of wealthy people's money, are able to trade by different rules than regular people. So they can short sell a stock, and they have enough buying power to drive a stock regardless.
Well, what is short
regardless
sell?
of short sell is selling a stock that you do not own.
Right.
So even though they don't own the stock, they can sell as much of that stock as they want.
Because people agree to invest their
Yes,
money
on margin
funds.
with an agreement that it will be bought back at a certain date. Mm-hmm. Sometimes that date is determined by stock price movement. So once these stocks are beaten down so far, a bunch of individual investors tried to put on what's called a short squeeze. Mm-hmm. So the price can go up really fast because everybody
buying a lot.
Yes, everybody wants to buy, and the shares are being coaxed away grudgingly. Mm-hmm. So as all these people are buying, the stock price is going up, and once it gets to a point, it triggers where they all must sell. Mm-hmm. Well, depending on where you bought it.
Right.
Each individual hedge fund. Yeah. So, but they had enough buying power to buy enough of the stock so that it went up fast enough and hard enough that
it would hit that sell date in a short period of time.
It triggered the hedge fund managers having to buy that stock back at a ridiculously inflated price.
Nice.
So they lost for once.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh.
And a lot of money.
Yeah,
How much?
it's-
You know what the number is?
I thought I saw one that said 4.1 billion. One hedge fund, but I don't know if.
Yeah,
I saw one place say that.
I saw a $50 billion fund got cut to 25, and another one went out of business, a $4 billion fund.
But so it's not lost that their money was just redistributed to
Yes.
lesser than.
yes,
You
Yeah.
can't feel bad for them because
No.
that type of shit
Right.
they've been doing is what
Forever.
caused like the housing market crash,
that's
2008,
absolutely
and
true.
all that bullshit. They affect all of us by playing those
That
bullshit games, those
Yep.
rich guy games.
And they play by, and the weird thing was that the hedge fund managers came out and said, we need regulation. We have to regulate this.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah. So regulate the people that are trying
the normal
to, yeah,
people,
yeah.
but the people who are rich enough can get rich.
Can play by different rules and will continue to play by different rules. Yeah.
That's right.
And once you get in that club, that 2 comma club, you're
Shit.
in a different club.
Oh yeah.
You have a different card. Like your
I'd
credit
like
cards-
1 comma.
Your credit cards turn silver.
That's my goal right now.
The 1 comma club.
Yep.
Get up in that 1 comma club. I'm gonna be living large. I'm biggie sizing it.
Right.
Once I get into that, I'm getting off the dollar menu when I get into that comma club. I'm getting a whole meal.
No more ramen for a while.
No more dollar cheeseburger and water. Times are hard.
A 4-piece nugget and water.
No more making that McDonald's special where you get a $1 menu chicken and a $1 menu burger and you smash them together. Like you make like a
chef.
Burger chicken.
you make like a normal sized burger
Wow.
with the both of them. Then you have water that you brought.
And pretend you're Dave Thomas and just invented something great.
It's rough out there. It's a hard time.
Hard times.
There's
It is
a there's a
hard
there's a
times.
website now. It's called what's it called? It's called Healthy Wage. Where you're allowed to go in and bet on your own weight loss goals.
Oh.
So you go in and bet on your weight loss goals.
Motherfuckers will bet on anything.
Yeah, and since betting is but the whole premise of the company must be that you're going to fail.
Of course.
So they set those odds, like somebody's like, I can lose 40 pounds in 6 months. And then they bet on themselves. And if they achieve those goals, they get paid.
Yeah, whatever the odds
Yeah.
Yeah.
makers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was going on
But
back
that's kind
when-
of like the stock market. That's actually a free trade market. Their only money that they should be making is in the vigorish in between.
Yeah.
Yeah. In between what you should be paid and what you are paid. But they're really betting on your failure. Or
Yeah, no doubt.
No
Well,
doubt.
well, the bookie-
so was Susan Power.
the bookie just wants
Or
the
whatever
action.
her name was.
The bookie just wants the action. So it's
Yeah.
weird to me that people are betting on themselves to lose weight.
There must not be enough
Motivation.
important shit going
Yeah.
on in the world that this is taking priority.
Listen, there's so many of us, dude. There's people off doing shit. They don't even know what's going on.
But in order
It's
to pay
crazy.
the other people, other people must fail miserably.
Yeah, but they're cool with that.
Well, I think that's I think that's a part of a weird
fucked.
American
It's
attitude that
totally
you're willing to
fucked.
bet on yourself and lose. You know, the willingness to put up your money on yourself losing.
Oh, if you can make enough money doing that, like throwing fights.
But
That's what it is. It's like just like
Yeah,
throwing
there's got to be a
fights,
big
man.
payoff at the end.
Yeah.
But, you know, these little bets that you make with yourself, like,
But isn't that like what they say with like an alcoholic or a drug addict or any person with any sort of like chemical addiction? They sort of loop in gambling
same-
with it because
Yes.
it becomes like a
flawed-
biological,
a flawed logic way of life.
Right.
Yeah.
So-
You're lying to yourself so much.
Yeah.
Just from the get-go.
It's odd that there's somebody capitalizing on that exact mentality and structure.
It's brilliant.
I think it's par for course. I think.
Brilliant.
Maybe I'm a cynic.
I think it's a good move. Let me get in on some of that action.
You're a,
So we missed last
You'd
week.
have to bet you'd gain weight, though.
Who, me?
Yeah, you don't have any weight to lose.
Oh no, I could. I'm a fat boy right now.
oh my god!
I'm fucking plump right now,
Yeah.
boys. Eating all this shitty food. So last week I was out. I got the COVID vaccine, the first part of it, and it made me sick as shit. I got it on Friday night, and I was feverish, and I felt sick. I was sick. I was down for the count. And then a coworker got the vaccine a couple of days before me, and then came back to work and wasn't feeling good. Ended up going home early. Went to the doctors and got a COVID test. The instant test, the rapid test said negative, so she came back to work, but then she just kept getting worse and worse, so she got like some breathing treatments from her doctor. And then in the meantime, the longer COVID test, the more thorough one came back, and she came up positive from the vaccine. So now, it's fucking crazy, man. They're really testing this shit out on us. And people are like, where's my vaccine? Where's my vaccine? And it's like, this motherfucker just came out. We don't even know what it does. People are getting sick from it. And we're just, bam, we're going to start shotgunning it to our elderly.
It's kind of the same psychology of betting on losing weight, you know? Like,
It's the same thing, I think.
yeah, it's exactly
It's
the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll these dice.
It's just my health.
Yeah. Meanwhile, before everybody around me had it, you know what I mean? I cleaned up toilets of
Right.
people who
That's
had
what I'm
it.
saying. You were like
I
immune,
never got
man.
sick. I never had a problem, but I took the vaccine and got sick. It's ridiculous.
My goal in life is to not die like a complete idiot.
Oh boy.
Like here lies.
Well, how do you
here,
not-
here lies Rickety, and yeah.
Wait, you
Of
mean
all the,
like
of all the things that took him down?
yeah, die by like your own hand, like doing something stupid?
Well, yeah, just
I
not.
mean, because everybody looks like an idiot when they die.
true.
You don't have a choice. You know what I mean?
You don't look badass at all? You don't
Nobody
see
goes
yourself
out
dying
looking badass. No, not unless they do it themselves. And you know what I mean? Maybe if you do it yourself and you set up a cool situation, like those dudes who go on TV and do it, they kind of look badass. It's like fuck everybody.
Survival games and shit.
Boom. You know. But anybody else, when you're dying and you feel it coming, you don't look like a badass.
I think heroes probably do. Like, you know, they run into a building to save a.
Yeah, they don't realize it's coming, and they're doing something,
Yeah.
heroic or for someone else, I guess. Why does that always have to be be
Yeah.
heroic? Why does it always got to be doing shit for somebody else?
Yeah, exactly, man. That's a very good point. That's
fucked
very
up.
good point.
Why do I gotta give my shit to somebody else just to be a good guy? What the fuck? It's hard enough taking care of this shit, but I gotta make my life harder to be considered a good guy.
Yeah, maybe it has to be in service to somebody else.
Right. Like there's not enough of somebody else's. There's a whole lot of somebody else's.
The opposite of a hero used to be a villain. Now the opposite of a hero is a narcissist.
Right.
And most villains are narcissists.
Rickety science.
Yeah, he's breaking some real theoretical
fucking
It could be disputed.
Yeah, but
WandaVision's still in
that's
my head.
only recently considered true, even among like the dudes from Quantico and like the FBI profilers. Like the assumption was until the 70s that they were the killers specifically like serial killers or mass killers, were like had low self-esteem, and it turns out they all have almost all
Insane
of them
amount
have
of
exceptionally high self-esteem, and most of them are exceptionally intelligent.
Just
Doesn't
something-
matter.
Something snaps inside there. They're just like, fuck the rest of these people.
Do you think people are maybe smart people are evolving into something like that?
No, because the percentage is so low of them. You're
As
talking about
for now.
psychopathy?
Yeah.
They're evolving into
Psychopathy.
psychopathy.
Yeah. What if it's just in the beginning stages? You know, just like people have
Well, I think
always been
we're-
assholes to each other.
I think we're seeing that in like how we run everything, just about everything, is sort of like empathyless.
Well, that's why it's becoming
The most successful things.
right.
That's why they define heroes as doing something for somebody else.
I think you're
then,
right.
Because the majority is becoming so self-centered. And how can I get ahead by stepping on other people?
Right.
So somebody who tries to buck that anyway, people would be like, "Wow, that's a hero."
Yeah.
Romanticized, but not real life.
That
For the most
That was
part.
covered very well in Curb Your Enthusiasm whenever Larry David refused to thank somebody for his service.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Like he just flat out
like that.
refused it, and then later on in the show, he becomes a hero himself, and he starts to adopt the hero
Mentality
and start to get pissed off that people aren't thanking him for certain things. It's wickedly played.
Oh, Curb Your Enthusiasm was awesome. It's a
good stuff.
I never
That's
watched
good
it.
show. Oh,
You have to watch
it's
it.
the best.
really
Everybody
good.
always says it's good, but I
Oh,
never.
yeah. That fucking character,
make
man.
it a
It's
point.
absurd.
So
It's
good.
awesome.
Is it?
Yeah.
I find it highly relatable. I try to fix situations that I should not try to fix.
No.
Have no
Yeah.
business, yeah. And then become emotionally invested. And my day is ruined.
It's one of my minus on my character sheets.
Yeah. Empathy is a minus.
No, I wouldn't say that.
No, but sometimes it does
For
suck to be-
survival.
Yeah. it
Oh,
does,
you mean
it does.
over empathy, like whatever
Yeah,
that
well-
word is. Okay, yeah, I get you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, where you're just too much
Yeah,
of a
yeah.
sponge.
Yeah. Or where you want to interject yourself into somebody's life.
To help?
To fix.
Yeah, to
To
help.
fix. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't. You
Even
can't
your
fix
best
other people.
intentions, though. Yeah.
Yeah. You're trying to play
They're coming from a
Jesus.
different angle. Yeah, there's nothing you could do.
Have you ever heard of the Mandela effect?
Yes.
Yeah.
I wondered if you guys would have, I was thinking about a couple of the ones that stick out to me.
Go ahead.
Like the Pringles guy.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
that?
on the box of Raisin Bran, the Sun with the two scoops guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was he wearing sunglasses?
I remember him wearing sunglasses.
The sun was
'cause,
wearing
like, the sun-
sunglasses,
the sun-
right?
oh.
Yeah, the Sun. The Sun.
Yeah. Son was wearing sunglasses.
I think.
The Sun was never wearing
No
sunglasses.
shit.
Never.
Wow.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's
And,
crazy.
like,
you can
the-
mind fuck yourself into shit.
Yeah,
like
the
that.
Pringles guy, was he wearing a monocle?
I think he
No.
was at one point.
Mr. Peanut.
Mr. Peanut wore a monocle.
Right, yeah. There's all kinds
And the
of shit
Monopoly
like that.
Man wore a monocle.
It's ridiculous. There's a whole... There's, yeah.
Febreze. How do you spell Febreze?
Febreze.
F-A-B. Febreze.
I don't know.
F-E.
Only one E.
Yeah.
But a lot of people remember it
F-A.
having two E's.
Yeah, they're just dummies.
No one remembers it as F-A.
Yeah, I think the Mandela effect is just a bunch of dumb motherfuckers. It just shows that
You
people
don't
are
pay
stupid.
attention.
But there's one to drive it home. Everybody, what does it say in the passenger side rearview mirror? That little message that's at the bottom.
Objects are
Objects-
closer than they seem,
Or
than they
appear.
appear.
Everybody remembers it saying objects in mirror may be closer than they appear. And there's a bunch of people that think this way.
Yeah.
Like they specifically have a memory that it said objects in mirror may be closer than they appear.
Yeah, May doesn't seem right at all.
This
It's too
is-
questionable.
But a lot of people remember it saying that. It's never said that.
Right.
It always says objects in mirror are closer than they appear. but there's a group of people that very specifically remember that.
And a lot of people liked Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
A lot of people were
Slippery
wrong.
when wet.
I had that album.
I bet you
Maybe
did.
slippery when wet.
But and why it's called the Mandela Theory is because a lot of people remember, a group of people remember Nelson Mandela died in prison in the late 80s. And then in like 2009, they found out he was alive.
You know, they didn't find out.
No.
Motherfucker was still alive.
No, they found out.
Yeah, oh, I got
Yeah,
you.
yeah, they found out he was alive.
yeah.
Yeah. So even though it wasn't true, there's this bunch of people that remember the same thing that was wrong.
So that's going to happen again. With
I think it's
a
kinda happening
future
now.
version of ourselves who have contrary or remembrances of what happened at the start of this year.
And completely incorrect memories.
That's why eyewitness eyewitnesses are horrible evidence because people see shit differently.
And they think their memory's infallible.
Absolutely, yeah.
No, this
It's
is how
one
I
of the
remember
pillars
it.
on how you build yourself, though, you know. If
Oh,
you went
yeah.
around thinking, you know, the converse of that, if you went around thinking all my thoughts are crazy, you'd end up crazy.
Right.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, like
It's just human.
Rickety went through most of his life like, I have a normal sized neck.
Yep. Yep.
You know? Then he met us and
Exactly,
now
and
all of
now-
a sudden he sees.
Yeah.
There's a strong.
I think he never really ever considered his neck before, and then you guys,
I could have went
not.
in denial about my neck.
you could have, but you
and
fessed up to it.
called you all wrong.
Yeah.
do.
Instead
Called you all wrong.
you folded and you're like, and his neck just grew instantly in his own head.
It was like a phoenix rising from the.
I think you first must admit you're wrong to ever get anywhere better.
You're right.
Most people don't admit they're wrong very often.
No, most people, because that's world shattering. For some people, that's world shattering. They can't handle it. You know, the ego is so fragile that to admit that it's wrong, you know, and that's what it is too. That's your ego telling you, no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You got this shit figured out.
Or
It's
I wasn't
you
duped.
don't. There's a ton of versions. Yeah,
I
there's so
wasn't
many.
duped.
That's the big one.
Nobody wants to be
Nobody
duped.
wants to be. It's like jokers versus pranksters. Like everybody likes a good joke, but nobody likes to be the butt end of a prank.
Right.
Like a for real prank that goes on way too long.
Hardcore.
Yeah.
And the longer the prank goes on, the funnier it is only to the prankster.
Yes.
You know, like
Right.
and that gets where it's like super mean spirited. And I think there's a way that we kind of don't want to feel that, or everybody's been pranked in their lives.
Yeah, because you're
Everybody's
being
felt
lied
that.
to. Yeah, you don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to realize that you were like lied to. Has anybody ever pranked you real hard?
Yeah, I grew up with some massive pranksters.
Really?
Yeah.
They got you good, huh?
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's a couple guys that are still waiting to finish the punchline on me.
Oh no shit. They're dragging it out, huh?
Yeah.
They make you hold the corn cobs in a special way.
Anybody touch you
Did
with
you
one
have
of
to
those
sharpen
corn
their
cobs?
soap?
Did you have to
No.
I got pranked one good time when I was a cop. I was just trying to think. When I first started, my sergeant, that we had these computers in the car, and one of the guys pulls up to me and he goes, you got to get out, and because it was snowing out, right? And it's it's dead. There's not much going on. It's like 3 a.m. He knows, when it's snowing real bad, you got to get out there and kick the stop signs to get the snow off of them so people can see them. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then I'm like, get the fuck out of here. They're fucking with me. You know what I mean? Because they did shit like that. Like, but anyway, so then like 5 minutes later, my fucking sergeant sends me a message, or everybody a message, like, all right, guys, make sure you're clearing your signs. You know what I mean? So I'm like, motherfucker. So they wait, and after a couple minutes, I pull up to a stop sign. I'm like, man, I am not going to get out and kick that fucking stop sign. So sure enough, I did it.
I would have too.
Yeah. Yeah. And another time I got pranked is when I was like 16. Some good friends told me I was going to take my driver's test, and I was dumb. And some good friends told me, I didn't study, of course. And some good friends told me that if a stop sign has a white border around it, that means it's optional.
He doesn't know Pennsylvania law.
And I didn't know Pennsylvania. And that's how I fucking answered it on the test and failed.
Oh my God.
And the fucking test taker was like, and I explained that to him. I was like, isn't that true? And,
My friends told me.
and he fucking laughed at me. And it was embarrassing, but
Dag.
yeah, I can take embarrassment. Like I'm one of those people that doesn't have a problem admitting I'm wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't have a problem in
I don't either.
embarrassing it.
Being embarrassed.
Well, we used to take, like, they'd fuck. Well, I never got really embarrassed.
Yeah, how are you with being embarrassed? Do you have a high threshold for
No,
being embarrassed?
I don't really give a shit, man.
No?
I mean, look at how we used to be. When we were
Yeah,
young.
right.
We didn't give a fuck.
Right.
Self-depreciation has always been one of our greatest things.
Yeah.
You know, so then that doesn't bother me.
I find a
so.
lot of joy in that.
I do too.
So when I can make somebody else feel like a dummy, it makes me feel better about it. Of course it does. You know? It does. Like
No
in the army,
shit.
you'd send
No
new,
shit.
You'd send new privates, you know, to go get chem light batteries, straight to the master sergeant of the motor pool or something, or the supply sergeant. Say, hey, can I have some chem light batteries? You know, fucking chem light is the glow stick.
Yeah.
That's it. Just dumb shit like that. Make them jump up and down and do a shock test on our tracked vehicles. Have a little ball peen hammer and do an armor check on like the one vehicle I was in, which didn't have any armor.
Yeah.
So they'd have to circle it where they thought the armor was thin.
Oh my god.
Just shit like that.
As long as it's done in a decent way. As long as
Yeah, like good-hearted.
You know me, I've always been all right with making fun of somebody.
No doubt.
So, you know,
No doubt.
now that I can make fun of them and make them do something that I can have amusement over,
Yeah.
I'm going to do it.
Yeah, I would say ball buster is in like your top 3 traits.
Yes.
I concur.
It's
Yeah.
on my D&D chart.
Yeah, it's up there.
But you don't haze people. Like
No.
hazing is a different.
No.
hazing is like
Right.
hurting
Yeah.
them, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, well, you have to pass this threshold.
No.
Like
Yeah.
once you
Cream the
go
cracker even
through
is a
once you go
hazing.
through all this shit, then you'll be one of us.
hazing makes me think of like dehumanizing.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah,
Dehumanizing.
Yeah,
Like,
so you can
fucking
join a club.
making
Well,
them
thank
fuck
you.
a sheep in a frat or something like that.
fraternities.
Yeah, like that.
What happens at colleges like Texas A&M? They're going through trouble right now.
For what?
Fraternity hazing.
Yeah, no freshman hazing.
Oh.
Yeah, Texas A&M is a pretty smart, pretty awesome college, but
Didn't
they have a
Mayfield go there?
What's that?
Didn't Baker Mayfield go there? And
Yeah. No. Yeah. No.
No.
Oklahoma.
I think Miles Garrett went to Texas A&M.
A lot of people went there.
Yeah, but I mean, on
Browns,
a good
Cleveland
team, on a
Browns,
good
huh?
team on the rise.
Yeah, I've never wanted to be a part of anything that has hazing.
Me neither.
But my
Didn't
18-year-old
Patrick
niece has a
Mahomes go to
friend
A&M?
who just dropped out of A&M because of the freshman hazing.
No shit.
No
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. She's
Like
a year older.
like not
Like
even fraternity, just
mean-spirited
all
shit.
freshmen.
freshman hazing.
What
because
the
it's
fuck?
also a military. It's
Yeah.
a military school.
Okay.
So you have to almost be ROTC. You get in there, and then they have like kind of a military aspect to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're
And
sacrificing a lot
Oh,
because
people
of
would
fuckery.
people
Yeah.
would do shit like
Yeah.
that all the time.
but she couldn't
You'd-
hack it.
You'd be like fucking have to do push-ups and shit like in the military, but I can't liken freshman hazing to anything in that.
No, it just seems like they're trying to hurt you so bad that you would never tell on them.
Right.
That's what that
Right,
type of thing
dehumanize.
Yeah.
seems
That's
to
what it
me.
is.
It's
To
like
be
Citadel
in
had-
power
Or humiliate
of
you.
somebody like
it's
that.
they want to break you down so bad that you rebuild yourself inside that organization, and it's like, now you're one of us. You'll never turn on us because you went through all
You
that.
went through, and it's worth something.
Yeah.
Right.
You got
Hope.
some tangible result from
Yeah,
suffering.
I've never believed in anything so much
yeah.
that I was willing to turn myself over like that. You
Me
know,
neither.
The Marine Corps now,
No,
now
because you
takes
lose
women.
yourself.
right?
You
right.
lose yourself.
Which is that being egotistical? Am I
No.
egotistical?
No.
No, it's just you're
It
okay
takes all
with who you
kinds.
are. I think you know, like everybody has issues or traits or something like that that they don't like, but at your core, if you like who you are, you don't have to do that to other people.
The Marine Corps is trying to shed its culture of hazing.
Yeah.
Like they're taking more women in, and yeah, it's
The gays, they're letting the gays in. Are they letting the gays in?
yeah, I think. I mean, they play.
I'd
by
like
the
to see a
rules,
whole
yeah.
squadron of gay Marines.
The Marines are more about like being Marines
Fucking
than.
decorate.
That's
them.
somebody's wet dream. I
Oh
think.
yeah, yeah. I think
Nocturnal emissions.
Fucking show tunes.
nocturnal
Yeah.
admissions.
You fellas are so Stone Age. I bet you they'd whip the most ass.
Just fucking around. No, there'd probably be some fucking. I'm telling you what. Yeah, they'd be hardcore.
They get picked
fucking,
on a lot. They got thick skins.
Fucking uniforms would be right.
Yeah.
Oh, high and tights.
They got leather necks.
And top. Ooh. You like? Oh, now we're getting deeper.
Here we go.
He goes, here we go.
I feel like you can't make fun of anybody anymore. It's not fair.
It's not.
It's bullshit.
Why?
You know what? Well,
I make fun of people all the time, man. It makes my day go better.
yeah, but I'm saying generalize. I like to generalize. You know what I mean?
too.
I miss generalizing.
Yeah, I got to be so clever about
I
it
miss
now.
racism. Remember when racism was funny?
I got to make fun of people so obscurely they don't get it.
Yeah, well, yeah, I
That's
know.
half the fun.
I know.
That is half the fun.
I like to dumb it down every once in a while. Just go
Me
on
too.
surface.
Yeah. Mick. Kike.
Krauts. You know what I mean? I like busting those old slurs out. Get on some krauts. Get too many S's and C's and H's together in your name.
Yeah.
Fucking krauts.
I want to just go down the sidewalk bumping people off. You're old.
Aw,
You're a kid.
couple of old,
Throw 'em off
yeah.
to the side.
I'm
You're a
telling you what,
woman.
old people are fucking entitled in this country. They are some entitled bastards.
They got a lot
You're
of
on the front
rights.
lines, too,
Walk
man.
down the sidewalk and speak your mind.
Fucking old timers, man. They're out of control. Their entitlement and shit.
With
Like,
their crowds.
I built this.
We created this country.
Guess what you're building tomorrow? Nothing.
Yeah, some fucking Ebola effordent to put those teeth in.
You're of no use. Soylent Green. People.
Come get your shingles shot.
Do you have my water pill?
Come get your vitamins.
Those are vital. Those are good.
What? Water pills?
Water pills, man.
What
Fish
about 'em?
oil?
What about them?
If you don't, sometimes I got to take water pills.
You got to take
Oh,
water
you
pills?
have water pills.
You got too much water? Your
Do you
water's
go in
hot?
and ask and say, "Hey,
No, I got
can
a
I have
bottle
my
of
water
You
pills?"
look buoyant. Like,
I am.
Yeah.
And I'm scared of floating.
how are you scared of floating? What the fuck does that even mean?
Where do you float? Where do you float?
Dude, we're not floating today, right? Are we doing any floating? Because I'm not
Guys,
down.
it's a podcast. No,
I'm not
I will
down.
not float.
I will not. You know what I mean? I could do anything for love, but I won't do that.
That's why he's so
Don't.
tactical.
Didn't
He's
he
trying
just
to
die?
avoid floating.
Who's
Who?
that?
Meatloaf.
Your doppelganger?
I believe you did.
No, did he?
You fucker.
No.
Oh. Deep burn.
It's so true.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Because 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Bitch, don't think you're gonna be kissing me. You took the words right out of my mouth.
You were in Rocky Horror.
Oh, he was in that.
Yeah.
Will not float. His name was Robert Paulson or whatever the fuck. What was his name?
I think you're right.
How do you know that?
Why would you know that?
What? From Fight Club.
Oh, yeah. Bob has bitch tits.
Yeah.
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 He was
Wasn't
named. He was named that in Fight Club.
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah, and then when he died, they all say his name is Robert Paulson or
I
whatever.
thought
the
that
fuck.
was his
I
name.
thought
in
that
his
was his real
Rocky
name.
Horror Picture.
No,
show.
no, I don't know fucking Meatloaf's real name.
That's what alarmed me immediately.
That's why we were all like,
yeah,
what?
Oh, God damn it.
Oh, you mean
Gave
Robert?
me a little bit of credit and it was for some
We all
wrong
fell
shit.
silent.
We
Really.
did. We're like, what? He's about to drop.
He knows.
Meatloaf's real name.
This motherfucker knows trivia?
Oh, you mean Robert Paulson?
Yeah.
AKA Meatloaf?
Weird flex, bro.
Weird flex.
I was trapping. Trapping, as they say.
To catch a predator.
Oh man,
Whatever.
I can't watch that show, man. Tracy
To Catch a
loves
Predator?
that show.
Oh, yeah?
There are YouTube videos of amateurs who try to do this.
Oh, no
Yeah,
way.
there are.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, and it's a disaster
Sleuths
fest of
or
it.
amateur pedophiles?
No, amateur pedophile catchers.
Yes,
Oh
I've
my
watched that. There's a
Oh,
lot
no
of them.
way.
Yes, a
They'll-
lot of them. They
they'll-
think they're doing God's work.
Yeah, they'll meet him at
Yeah.
Walmart.
Yeah.
They'll meet
And
him.
just bust them
And
out.
they just video it and
Yeah.
What do the
post it on
people do?
YouTube.
Wow.
They freak out, man. But the thing is,
Yeah.
it's like they put them under like a oppressed almost.
Yeah.
You know, they make them
Citizens
think.
arrest.
They'll bring handcuffs and
No
shit,
shit.
and try to drag them
Yeah.
into cop offices. Like,
Yeah,
here I
it's-
caught you one
To make a citizen's
and here's
arrest.
all the proof.
They do
Yeah,
it for clout on YouTube and shit.
Yeah, it's insane.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's
That
weird.
is insane.
Yeah,
It's weird because, like, I could answer an ad. You know what I mean?
oh
Like,
yeah. Anybody can get in a
could,
funny
like,
mood.
Meet somebody. Like, let's meet at Walmart. That don't mean I'm trying to fuck them. And I don't need.
It'd be at the dollar store, first of all. Or Sheets.
What aisle did you get touched
Oh,
in?
Sheets parking lot. Man,
Yeah.
Get some chili dogs, some glizzies. We'll fucking pop off some goddamn chili and onion covered glizzies. That's my dinner. You get 4 of those for $4. Nah, $4.
You'll have to explain that text message in court.
Yeah. No, they were hot dogs. Your Honor, hot dogs.
Call them glizzies.
What are they called?
But I talk about them in a sexual way. Yeah, because I'm real into food. I'm hungry all the time. You would be aroused by food too. If you were hungry,
I'm British.
super hungry. Yeah.
Smoshing.
Anyway,
Wow.
whatever. I like to generalize people.
Yeah, we heard that.
It makes it easy for my brain. You know, it's just easier. I don't understand why we got to get so far away from that. Anyway, what else happened this week? Anything? Anybody want to talk about?
Super Bowl today.
Yeah, the Super Bowl is today.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, go
Time
Buccaneers.
flies.
Buccaneers and the Chiefs.
What's the line?
I don't know. Chiefs are favored.
Chiefs got to be favored.
I would
huh?
think
Yeah.
so. What do you think?
I think it's going to be a good game. I think Tampa has a chance of winning. If Brady plays like he plays in Super Bowls past,
Are most Super Bowls blowouts?
I don't know. There have
They
been
seem
a
like
few lately.
one-sided.
Most of them aren't very good.
Yeah, they seem
Most
pretty
aren't, yeah.
one-sided.
There's a weird generational angle to this one. It's like a Gen Xer versus a millennial.
Right? Yeah.
Which is
No,
it's-
you're
yeah,
right.
It has
You're
a
right.
It has
It
a
is.
weird context
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Brady.
Yeah.
It's like
I think a lot of people are rooting for Brady to win. You know, just for the old guy. See,
Yeah,
you
because
know.
I don't think anybody really hates Tampa Bay as a team.
No. Why
would they?
Yeah, because they have
Right.
no reason to.
Right.
So
The uniforms
if,
are
if
nice.
he would have went to like the Giants or somewhere like that, where they have a lot of people hate them, you know, then I think it would be more of a problem. But since he went to a team, it'd be like him going to the Browns. It'd be like a feel good story, you know.
Yeah, right.
Maybe the Browns would be a little more so.
Yeah, in
but-
this era, it's
yeah.
a bummer that the Browns are considered as insignificant
Right.
as the Bucks.
Right, I
considering
know.
their history.
Considering the history,
Yeah.
absolutely, absolutely.
And that means if Brady wins, he ties Otto Graham as having 7 championships in his career.
Wow.
wow.
Yeah, that's pretty significant, man.
It is. It is. And, you know, I watched some, like, those Peyton's Places and stuff, and Brady
Those
was
are
on
great,
there.
yeah.
He's a pretty funny guy.
Yeah.
I never would watch anything like that when he was at the Patriots because I hated the Patriots. Not just because of Tom Brady, but because
Yeah, I
he
know
was
he's
good.
like real hardcore into dieting. Like he's got some
Yeah,
weird
yeah.
diets and shit.
Yeah,
He's
they were
got like a
saying-
guru guy
Yeah.
who does separate training for him, and it caused friction between him
Yeah,
and Belichick.
like he's going
Oh, yeah.
fucking. I
He's
mean,
on- he's into
he's
it.
a professional's professional.
Oh, yeah.
doing everything
Yeah.
he can for his career, and
And he's got a supermodel wife.
yep.
I think he's just trying to get into the Illuminati.
Oh, you think so? You think he's trying to work
Yeah,
his way
I
up?
think he's building a resume and he's going to apply.
No
well, he's,
shit.
he's boys with
It's going
Robert
to be
Kraft.
the Gettys,
Yeah.
the Rothschilds,
Oh, yeah.
and Tom
Kraft,
Brady.
Kraft is boys with Trump, and Brady likes Trump.
And they're
that
probably
means-
there's probably an angle where they're trying to keep him out of the Illuminati. So I'm rooting for Brady today.
No, he's trying to be the next level of Illuminati. You know, like the next generation.
Yeah.
get
Yeah,
up in there.
From 4th round draft pick to Illuminati.
6th
Right.
round.
The greatest American success story in the history
yeah,
of mankind.
pulled himself up by his bootstraps.
Yeah, seriously, that dude checks all the boxes for success, though, right?
Yeah,
like
he does.
married a supermodel.
Yeah,
fucking.
is not an ugly guy. You know,
Yeah.
he's not dumb. He's pretty funny. Yeah.
He's not an ugly guy. It's a weird thing
That's
to
a
say.
gross
Well, we
evasion
talk-
of the truth.
Well, no, we talked about ugly
Yeah, we did.
quarterbacks the
Oh,
other
okay.
podcast.
Tom
Yeah.
Brady's a
Remember?
hunk. We all
But I
agree.
mean, is that a success? Is that like?
Well, that's Baker
think that's why
Mayfield.
people
That's a
hate him.
success.
It slicks the
Yeah.
wheels, at least. It's better to
Yeah.
be attractive
It's
than
better
an
to be
ugly.
than a.
But I mean, he didn't do it.
Well,
His
Jesus
genes
did it.
did.
JC's looking out for him.
Yeah, I guess
Well,
so.
no, he doesn't really care, but it's chance. It's sort
Oh, what happened? How come Brady Quinn then?
Yeah. What happened?
Well,
He broke the mold.
I think God does hate the Browns.
He's got impossible abs.
That's a throwback one. Anyway, yeah, it's snowy here in Western PA. It's probably snowy where you are, unless you are one of the 800 listeners in Honolulu, Hawaii.
Oh,
this week.
800?
Yeah, that's right.
No way.
We got a new Rabbit fan pack.
Oh yeah, it's
And
crazy.
Honolulu's?
We're a big deal on the beach. Surfers are really into our shit.
They listen to us. And
Oh yeah, they have the same sense of humor, basically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
always heard that.
Midwesterners and
if
Hawaii
people
surfers.
saw us together, it would be.
They would think we're like
We're
a surf
surfers.
gang.
Yeah.
They would think we're like a
We're
surf
like Patrick Swayze in Point Blank.
Point blank. Point blank.
Point Blank.
Boink, boink.
Should we have another old Milwaukee for breakfast? Fucking drunk old surfer, man. Could you see this motherfucker surfing? They'd have to give him like the bodyboard size though.
Have you ever seen the Icebeard Surfer?
What?
The Icebeard Surfer.
Uh-uh.
There's a legend of a dude that surfs the waters of Lake Superior in winter, in the worst conditions, and he comes out with this just giant beard of ice.
Oh, really? Are there
Yeah.
fucking waves?
They
to
went
surf?
looking for him like Sasquatch, and they found him.
Yeah.
The pictures are phenomenal.
It's a real man.
Yeah, it is.
shit.
Yeah, he exists. He exists on the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and they actually went and found this guy. And he's like, "Yeah, I do that. I've been doing that for a while." But that's how secluded that area is. It's just like a little legend.
think he's
a little
Illuminati?
legend. No, I do
In
not.
Upper Michigan?
I think he's a weird dude that likes to surf.
Yeah. There's some fucking characters out there. I love like those really eccentric people. I watched this video about this dude, and it I don't even know why I'm even bringing it up, but it's called he's called the Milverine because at one point like he looked like Wolverine from the comic books. He still kind of does. But he just walks around Milwaukee for like 8 hours a day with no shirt on, and he has like this really fucking like masculine like comic book character walk to him, and he just walks for like so in Milwaukee he's just like a
He
fixture.
just walks around.
This dude surfs with a trident.
Oh wow, yeah, he does look like his
Yeah.
name should be like
He exists. So
he's the god of the sea.
like somebody went to find him. Like
Yeah.
somebody heard this crazy story
Uh-huh.
that this guy exists, and they went.
Seeked him out.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
and they
yeah,
found
he's
him.
all icy and
it-
shit.
yeah, and it
How
turns
come,
out
does he like? How come that motherfucker doesn't get like
head colds.
like frostbite or something?
Dick
Who knows?
frostbite.
It's like that Wim Hof guy. You guys ever see him? Like Wim Hof. He jogs.
name.
He jogs like marathons and shit through the snow barefoot with no shirt on and shit.
Jeez.
He believes in like this cold therapy, like these deep breathing cold therapies where he like mountain climbs with no clothes on. Like
I've heard about that guy. Yeah.
yeah. It's supposed to have all kinds of health benefits and shit. And he's just got like a huge following of people who
Oh, shit.
come to retreats and they all sit in fucking freezing cold water and
That's
breathe.
crazy. That's crazy. I see. That goes back to believing in something that.
Yeah, so hardcore.
Yeah, I ain't got time for that.
You're too cynical.
Right.
You think you're too cynical? Does it affect
totally.
your? Does it,
Yes.
Yeah, you're all
Yeah.
cynical, right?
So are you.
No.
Yeah,
Get the f-
we do it in a light manner, though.
I'm lightly cynical.
We're cynical in a light manner.
The dash of optimism sprinkled in.
Right.
You know? Unlike the Mrs. Dash of cynicism
Right.
spices. I got a little bit mixed in, maybe.
Stacey Dash. has
Maybe.
her own-
Maybe. She's a Republican. She's
She's a weirdo
super conservative.
with weird-looking titty nipples.
Oh, she was so hot.
Ugh.
Ooh, back in the day.
They look like chewed raisins.
And Clueless.
Who?
Like during that time.
Really?
Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah, her. She's gross.
Which one's she?
Stacey Dash. The black chick
Yeah,
from
yeah.
Oh,
your
okay.
favorite movie of the 90s.
Oh, Devil in Blue. Or,
No.
or-
It's my favorite movie in the 90s.
No,
she did a softcore a softcore movie.
Stacey Dash?
Yes.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, it's called The Devil in Blue. Look it up.
Really?
Yeah.
Some dry humping or
Oh, straight dry hump.
Did you,
you see her- you see
sharpen
her?
your
Oh yeah,
soap?
you get to see the
she's
full-
naked?
Yeah.
Her bunkhouse?
Yeah.
her bush?
No, I don't think there's bush.
No, she's gonna be trimmed tight, dog. She's She's fine.
Do you want a goat?
But she
Yes, I
she
do.
parlayed that role in Clueless into
a
That's
Republican
a downward
black-
arc.
something in the blue dress. Yeah,
Really? That's where she went.
You're not
That's
talking
what
about
she-
Devil in a blue dress.
yeah, I think.
No, she wasn't in that. Oh,
He's
she-
talking about
that was,
fart and blue denim.
What's her name?
Oh, man.
The girl from Flashdance was in Devil in a Blue Dress. She doesn't act that much, and that was a good movie.
So we got our
And we heard that.
We got our 23 and meat we got to do during
we got
the
our
break.
23 and meat kit here. We won't. Well, I don't know. Maybe we should make him start spitting now.
I posted pictures already of the little caveman dude Rickety got him.
Nice. That's cool. A
Posted
little bobblehead.
with the fossilized kipper in front of the 23 and me kit.
Perfect.
To advertise for meats.
We're gonna
Okay.
find out what this motherfucker
That'll explain a lot.
made
Yeah.
of.
What's that?
Yeah, we
So
have to
that'll-
go online
That
and
picture will
register,
explain a
though.
lot.
Oh, do we?
To anybody that
Okay.
So we got to do that during the break.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do. We got a 23 and meat kit. We're gonna do it on meat, so it's gonna be 23 and meat. We're gonna find out what he's made of. Like maybe we'll get a surprise. I was surprised to see that I'm more French than I thought.
How does that make you feel?
I don't know. I'm not
Like a
exactly
twat?
happy. You know what I mean?
You weren't jazzed to be like, fuck yeah, I'm French.
No, before it was like almost all Irish, and then I had a little bit of Congo from 5 generations back, and I thought that was a pretty cool mix.
I agree.
But then when you put the French in there, I mean, you know,
French are
What would
tough,
you have
though.
rather it have been?
I don't know, maybe
Scandinavian?
a little Mongolian or something. You know what I mean? That would have been cool.
Mongolian, I think, is
I
probably
think
pretty
your
cool.
Mongol is definitely in there.
illegal in blue.
Illegal and
A little bit of Mongoloid.
Yeah. A touch of the Mongoloid.
A touch of Lloyd.
It
Like if I
explains
would've had
that
a little
dome.
more
Touch of the
Mongoloid.
That sounds like a great perfume.
Hey, I have very low Neanderthal traits.
It's Mongoloid for you.
I have very low Neanderthal.
Do you?
It said that?
Yeah,
I'm
like,
interested to see
I'm like
what
less
his
than 2%
Neanderthal
of the
is.
population compared with my Neanderthal.
Well, when he
traits.
gets his kit back, we'll have to do a we'll have to do one.
Yeah.
You guys
You
got
gotta
to do it. We'll see how much Neanderthal you are. That's the,
No,
that's the payoff right
that the
there.
payoff?
Because I got odds going on this fucking table. We're gonna set up odds.
What's
to see-
the betting line
Oh,
for
we'll set lines.
Neanderthal?
yeah, like for instance, like if you were to bet, like if meat has a lot of Neanderthal, you wouldn't win much.
Right, but you know, it's gonna
Fucking God.
it's
you'd be
gonna
right.
be the win. That's why he's got this. Did you see that?
Yes, I know. But watch, it'll come back. You'll have no fucking Neanderthal.
I know.
It's a
I
trip,
know.
man.
And,
It'll surprise you. You don't know. You don't.
I
know.
could be super Neanderthal.
That would be fucking
built like one,
awesome.
right?
That would be awesome.
He said, no, no. He's straight up, no, no.
You don't get to be a Neanderthal.
That's me. That's the one thing I'm good at.
You tried to co-opt his culture.
You call me meat for nothing.
I'm a motherfucking sloth. There can be only one.
That's right.
Let's watch that show.
The
The
Highlander.
show or the movie?
Tracy loves that
The
show.
Highlander?
And the movies.
The movies were
with-
so good, man.
Yeah, yeah. The show with Duncan MacLeod.
I didn't really see the show.
Yeah, the show. I used to watch the show back in the
Glenn
90s.
McLeod.
It was tight.
She really liked the show because the dude was hot.
Oh, really?
And he would swing his sword and the
With his eyes
and the
like
rolling
that.
hit.
Swing is what?
No, it's not Christopher Lambert.
I didn't
Yeah,
think.
that's
Christopher
you knew what I was
Lambert
talking
looks like
about.
a mongoloid,
Yeah,
like a
he
like
does.
a
Yeah.
But he was the
Lowbrow,
shit.
he's
He was
like-
the shit in the early 90s. In the early 90s, he was in everything. He was in a lot of shit, right?
Yeah.
Well,
happened to Christopher
Willem
Lambert?
Dafoe was.
Oh, yeah. William Dafoe's one of my favorite because I got William Dafoe teeth.
You do have William Dafoe teeth.
I got some William Dafoe teeth.
Did you discover that on your own? Did somebody tell you that?
No, I discovered that on my own. I was like, what's weird about that?
I just hope nobody ever told you that.
Then I just slowly covered my mouth like, oh my God. I got William Dafoe teeth. Yeah. Like he fucking, like I can hear the wind in between my teeth. Shit. I got like pebble teeth. I got like a bunch of little pebbles in my mouth.
Corn kernels.
You know what they're known
I
as?
look like a kid's drawing of teeth.
Do you know what what the local term for it is?
What?
Castle tower teeth.
Oh, you got rook teeth. I got some rook teeth. I got rook teeth.
I'm rook tooth death.
I'm a rook tooth motherfucker. I'm a rookin' tootin' motherfucker. You're a rookin' tootin' tooth motherfucker. That's right. That's why I don't have many cavities, because there ain't not much surface area. I got like Michael Strahan times. I got Michael Strahan gap, but between every tooth.
What'd you say about self-depreciation?
It looks like I only have half as many teeth as everybody else.
But they're like a kid's drawing.
Like a kid's drawing of teeth, right? Oh, that's funny shit.
My 4-year-old drew your teeth.
Did you ever bother to count them?
I got like 15.
They're just a couple melded together.
That's why you're having trouble at your new job.
Yeah, I got like
It's like a garden rake.
yes. Yeah, I first noticed I had William Dafoe teeth when I took a bite out of an apple.
And most of the apple was still there.
Looked like Wolverine attacked it.
And the apple looked like the top of a castle. Like fucking had archery booths.
With the battlements.
It looked like fucking mud tires. My teeth look like the top of a Lego block.
That's how they fit together.
When I bite a sandwich, it looks like you smashed it between two Lego blocks. Those Duplo blocks.
Oh,
Fuck me.
I'm glad you brought Duplos up.
Oh, that hurt.
oh, that Duplo blocks.
Those are cool. That's what I'm using.
Oh, sweaty.
Awesome.
Oh, that was good. Why you guys got to crack on my teeth, man?
We didn't do.
I can't change
We
it.
didn't do that.
No, that was all you, homie. It felt like you had to get something off your chest. You've been carrying that weight for 46 years. Some fucking
better.
self-realization right there.
I'm glad I was here.
Welcome to therapy. My neck, my tooth.
Let's start on my dick. Oh, shit. All right, it's somebody else's turn. Come on.
Let's. Do you want to take a break and get this 23andMe squared away?
All right, do we got to register first? And I think we should have him spit into it while we watch.
Oh, no.
Well, yeah. We
we
can
wanna
do that.
watch
Do you
that.
know the steps? I
Yeah.
don't know the steps.
Well, you got to
thought
I
was
read the
taking it
directions. No, he's doing it right here.
No, we're going to watch you spit
Yeah.
into this
I
thing.
didn't agree to that.
Come
you
on.
did. You totally did.
Come on, dude.
Look at that.
You can fill that up with saliva.
Scientific.
Yeah, we'll do it on.
Come on,
All
let's go. It's gonna be. It's gonna come back, Winston.
Newport
gonna come back.
100.
It's gonna come back, bag of tobacco.
Here, somebody
Little ring around North Carolina.
who's done this, do this. Rickety, be down.
I've never done it.
What?
I'll give it a go though.
It looks
I don't
too
even know
hard,
what you
man.
do.
Man, I thought all you guys did it.
The first step is register.
Well, yeah.
Then
Yeah,
spit.
they want you to
We
register.
we
but
can
can fill up the
Okay.
spit and then register, and the register is just so they know who it belongs to.
Wow, they
Hi.
Hi.
I think I should read the
ooh
book.
la la. Funnel lid, cap, tube. I think we can figure this out.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm pretty
why
sure.
don't you do it?
Ready,
You administer.
Wait, before you begin, please.
Okay, let's get
Yeah,
started.
they need your information.
Yeah. Well, why don't you Go ahead and get that started.
No
then,
food or drink
Rickety.
for 30 minutes.
Administer.
He is going to have to do this on his own.
Fuck. Are you going to do it, though?
Absolutely. I swear to Jesus.
You're going to follow the directions and do it?
Yes.
All right.
Don't act like spitting in a thing is...
Wait, do you think he can follow this instruction?
You're a
Yeah.
cock and a half.
Yeah, I can, but
That
I
is a
really
cock
wanted
and
to
a
make
half
fun of him while he's spitting.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
Yeah.
I would do it
We're gonna miss
covertly.
out
I'll
on
do it
that
under my
moment.
mask.
Yeah.
Film it.
Why? Why would you have a problem spitting
It's
into them?
gross, man. It's effeminate to me.
Spit?
What's effeminate about
I
it?
like to look into my lover's eyes when I'm spitting.
Oh. Well, you can look
Nope.
look across the way
It's a-
and
You
got your
imagine you've
choice.
upgraded into these two.
The goat and the seagull.
Fucking what? You're gonna do better than this?
Right.
You're not
Look
going to do
at
any
this.
better.
Come on, I think you
I
value
could do
your
this and
back
that's-
pussy too much. You think you got that golden back pussy?
That's how I was raised. I was raised.
like a prince, huh? You're raised
The Little Prince.
That's why he wears those shades so we can't see his dead eye crying.
Is it real red? Over here?
No, it looks good.
Thanks,
You
buddy.
You
look
got some of
healthy.
that. You got some of those home rolled smoke in them.
Yeah, he looks healthy.
Thanks.
What's
No,
the
I-
name? What's the name, Brandon? That home road? Home
It's
rolled?
Gambler. Gambler tubes and crisscross Virginia tobacco.
Ooh.
So
It's
we
in
got a
little
mix
chips.
of Kenny Rogers and crisscross.
Do you think it's possible that is actually healthier than like a Newport?
Probably.
You think?
I would think so. I don't know how much that tobacco is regulated, or I don't know enough about what makes it a Class A cigarette versus a non-Class A. Because if you
Oh my God, are you smoking low class cigarettes?
Yeah, they're not Class
what
A.
would you expect?
Unclassified cigarettes.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got like
So we don't know what that is.
Well, it's pipe tobacco. Put into cigarette tubes.
but what's the
But pipe
regulation? for
tobacco is
pipe
not supposed to be
tobacco?
inhaled either.
Nope.
That's true. But it's not really pipe tobacco. You're fucking it up for me and everybody else.
What do you mean? It's not. Oh, I see what
It's
you mean.
sold as-
They say it's pipe tobacco. Oh, where did you find that out at? Or
Well, remember, no, I guess, because I think you moved here. But they set up in Ohio, they set up like roll your own cigarette stores. Remember
Yeah,
those?
I remember those.
Yeah.
I remember
and then
those,
those
yeah.
all got shut down because it's mass producing.
Oh,
So as long as
You're
you're
circumventing
doing,
tax
right,
laws.
y-
They got shut down for circumventing
Right,
tax
they
laws.
did, yeah. But if you're doing it,
Is it kind of like smoking Senecas?
No,
well,
but
you
the,
can roll your own Senecas because they
Yeah,
make both.
so that would be like the same class.
Yeah.
but the owner of the Senecas are Native Americans,
Yes.
and they play by different tax laws.
That makes sense. Crisscross is from, I think they were from Atlanta.
Yeah,
And they
it
wore their
made you
pants back.
It gets more
yeah.
complicated.
Words-
Like whenever
We
they try to
did
ship
that
cigarettes.
for a while. We put our pants backward for
You guys wear your pants back?
No,
not
way.
like crisscross, but
Like what?
just to be dicks,
because they were like
Cross-Chris?
mailman.
just to start
pants.
shit. Yeah.
You were the original crisscross.
no,
And we
no,
had neckties.
You
as
did it
belts.
before you saw it.
no. Crisscross might have been out.
Like
Yeah,
a sash, you mean? Like
I
did it
can't
hang
remember
like a
now.
sash off to the side?
No.
Like a battle sash?
No, listen, we
Yeah,
had
Humphrey
no
sash.
parental supervision.
Clearly.
So going to school, the motivating factor to get us to go to school was to start shit.
get it.
Either to like make each other
Talk
laugh,
shit.
make other people laugh, get kicked out of class for laughing. So we would do some dumb shit. Dumb. Because, we didn't have
fun.
internet.
No, we didn't.
was
We
before
had
they-
internet shit.
Yeah, who knows what we could have been.
I couldn't do that because I had to shop in the Husky aisle. Like,
No.
you can't wear your
Hey,
pants
what?
backwards. You can't
In
wear your
your ass.
tough. You can't wear your tough skins backwards.
Fucking sixth
If you're
grade.
shopping in the Husky aisle,
Yeah, of Sears.
yeah. So fuck all you
both
guys.
had to shop in the Husky
So fuck you motherfuckers that got to wear your pants backwards.
I wore Slims.
They didn't have
could wear
zipper
your-
pants
you
in my
could wear your
size in
pants
7th
backwards.
grade.
So you were Husky in high school?
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
Yeah.
you were considered Husky?
yeah.
Like,
They didn't have husky clothes for high school boys. That's
when I
what
was
you
young.
were. Yeah, that's a.
I'm putting myself back in time whenever
10th
Chris
grade,
Cross was
or
around.
10th.
Like,
Okay.
it's like, trying to imagine
8th
you
grade,
guys
he
wearing your
brought.
pants backwards and where I would be. I'd be
8th,
like,
9th
I was shopping in the Husky aisle, trying
At
to
GB.
no, I'm talking
And
high school.
I will admit that I probably put my tough skins on backwards a few times
Just
to
to
see.
check it
just
out.
to check.
Just by accident.
yeah.
Did you poop out the zipper?
Ooh.
No,
Just to see what your bulge
Well,
looks
the
like.
husky. Yeah. See if your bulge look like ass cheeks.
boy, do I wish I did.
Zipper shitting is
Zipper shitting?
Yeah.
You ever
Well, that could work.
Zipper shat? Yeah.
Yeah.
Theoretically,
If you
if
have
it's
a
over the butthole.
If you have a flat lap, like a fucking, it would be uncomfortable. But
You know what? The problem is a lot of people shit in theory, but there's a real life aspect to it, and that's where the problems arise. You know, like you think you can shit a different way, but it's going to go wrong.
What
You
do
know,
you
like-
mean? What do you
You mean like
talking
girls
like-
peeing in a urinal?
No, you have it in your mind, like, oh, I'll just do this in the woods, and it's going to go well. Like nature,
yeah.
a little leaf will drift down, and
yeah.
No, I
you
don't
know,
ever think
I'll
that.
just
I don't
gen-
ever think that either.
No,
Yeah, but a lot of
I'm
people-
scared
yeah.
of breaking down and having to wipe my ass.
So
when
am I.
shit. So
Rightfully
I have
so.
napkins or shit paper or anything wherever.
But a lot of people don't. A lot of people have the other romantic idea of shitting.
I'm not
in
going to shit my pants.
Of what?
I have that
What's
fear.
the romantic version of shitting in the woods?
Like farting and
Yeah, like,
having smoke or juice.
You think of yourself, like if you watch like survival show. I watch a lot of survival shows and shit like
And
that. And I
survival
think there's
games.
like a romance of like living off
Yeah,
the land.
yeah. I'm going to go out there. Everything's going to be fine.
And this is the way nature intended
Yes,
it to be.
And you're gonna
be
dig a hole
natural. I'm going
Yeah.
to dig a hole.
I'm gonna
I'm going
get
to dig a hole. I'm going to replace it.
I'm gonna get some
use
cat
I'm going to only
tails
use
and
2
some-
squares of biodegradable 2-ply. I'm going to put
Oh,
that
so
in
you're
the
still
hole.
that civilized in this fantasy?
No, a lot of people are. I'm not.
No, you use a pine cone and a
Man,
fucking.
even
I
in
had the harsh truths.
Even in the army, when we were in the field for a month, we had like a fold-out chair like this and had it cut open and had a toilet seat on it. And everybody had shit paper. So if you had to go shit, you go dig holes and
Yeah.
put that shit
Yeah.
up. So you could actually sit down and
and
make
not
it
feel
be-
like a fucking savage.
lean up against
Yeah.
the tree.
No,
or
it's
something.
more
Yeah.
natural to squat down like that. Though.
Yeah,
It comes out
squatty
easier.
potty.
That's why they got those squatty potties and
Yeah.
shit. Sitting in a chair like this is not good.
If you're going to have to shit
Blocks
yourself
you
and
up.
going to do it anyway, your best bet is to go forward really fast and have your pants all the
While
way
you're
down around your
running?
ankles. No, in a vehicle.
So like you,
Oh, while you're shitting off of a
Yeah,
vehicle.
yeah. That's the only perfect way to do it.
I've never shat.
Oh yeah, I always blow hard. Is that what you're saying?
Push.
yeah.
Like a blowhole.
Don't
Like
push.
a whale
You always
blowhole.
try
There's
to.
only one
No.
good way to do it. There's only one immaculate
It's
way
like
to do
a.
it.
It's
Yeah.
like a spitball. You can't like halfway. You gotta.
Yeah, you got to
It's a
commit.
burst.
You got to commit.
It's got to be like a burst. You want to blow it out of there.
no.
You want to.
You don't want to just let it ease. You don't have that much trust in your
You should.
turd condensation.
just let it ease.
And your
Yeah.
O-ring.
No.
Yeah, you got to have that control.
You don't trust your O-ring?
No, I like to flex mine. I try to keep it real tight.
No doubt.
Oh, well, we
I
used
think you've
to
gotta
we used to
recognize.
also eat all those MREs, which made your shits really solid.
Oh.
So after like 2 or 3 days, when you finally had to shit and eat just MREs,
Mm-hmm.
it was nice and solid, and you knew it was going to be solid. So you'd crouch down and try to have the longest turd. See who could get like
See, this is why
2 foot long turds with the control over your ass and shit. You never.
like you'd milk a turd out of your.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. See how long continuously
Like a
without it being
snake
broken.
puking up a-
Yeah.
But there are
cat coughing up a hairball.
hairball, yeah.
There are 5 classes of shits you can take. You can
What?
take only 5. There are
Only
only
5?
5 classes of shits that exist in the
How
world.
are there 5? Like, why are there so many?
There
Yeah.
are,
The
there are only
consistencies.
5.
Oh, consistency.
Yes. Only 5
Yeah,
classes.
like gravy.
Yes.
Like your shit on the skillet.
Yeah.
That would be one step down from diarrhea.
Right.
really? There was a
Everybody
lot
has
of-
everybody
Yeah.
has their own scale.
There's a lot of gravy
I
there.
see.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's the
okay. So what are the
universal scale?
scales?
What's my scale? My scale is cappuccino maker, pudding, fancy pudding. There's no word for it. It's just called.
Oh.
And then there's TNA.
And then there's what?
TNA, turds in air.
Turds and air. Oh, like a
A lot of
thump.
farts and
Like an old truck?
like a mortar. Like a mortar.
Thump, thump.
He got the mortar shits.
Yeah, that's mortar. Yeah.
Oh man, mine's just like hot oatmeal, hot oatmeal, hot oatmeal.
Oh,
Nothing coming out but a severe pain around my O piece, and then hot oatmeal.
On your inner O or outer O-ring?
Inner, like it happened to me at work the other day. It's happened about 3 or 4 times
you
this
blew out your O-ring?
this year to where
You
like
might
if-
have an internal hemorrhoid or an anal fissure. But if there's,
No,
you'd know that
it's
if
not-
there was
you'd
blood.
know that.
No. There's no blood or anything like that. But a couple times this year, I'm waking up in the middle of the night, like, oh my god, what the fuck is going on? It's just like you know how like if you get like a fart bubble or something in
Yeah.
your stomach.
Yeah,
But this
gas.
like feels like it's in my like if there was a bone surrounding my butthole, it would be like that bone is hurting. And I'm like, what the fuck?
That's
And you
colitis.
sit on the toilet and
That's what
nothing
colitis
happens.
feels like. I can
Really?
tell you. Yeah.
And then
it feels
nothing
like
happens.
something underneath where your bladder should be.
Yeah, I don't know where my bladder is, but I know
But it's
about.
by my butthole.
I know about where my butthole is, and there's a pain back
No
there.
bullshit.
And listen, and then the other day was the first time it's happened while I was awake. It happened while I was at work. And
Did you
like,
get prostate checked lately?
no? But
That's deep.
Well,
a deep thought or deep up in there?
Either or.
I don't know.
It's up
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, this is.
you
up
should
there.
probably have somebody stick a finger in your butthole
for
and
what?
check it out. Maybe you need your anal gland expressed.
No, don't say that.
Orangutan.
Don't say that.
Expressed? Did
Yeah.
you say expressed?
Yeah.
Does I have to be expressed?
I was thinking you were going to say
What you're having is you're having milking pains.
Milking
You,
pains?
you need somebody to go up, a partner to go up in there and milk you.
No.
It's like mastitis.
Yeah,
If they're
it's
unmilked,
too big.
Unmilked cows
Unmilked
get
cows.
mastitis.
Yep. If you don't get those juices milked,
No, it hurt real bad, dude. Because I didn't have anything to poop, and I don't really have time to poop at work, so I was kind of glad, you know.
You're pushing. You're straining.
yeah.
No.
You just said you like to fire out your shits like
Yeah.
artillery.
Okay, but I don't like. I don't bear down. But if I feel like it's right at the gate, I let it get right to the gate, and then it's
Then you squirt it out. You're right.
yeah.
Because it's cute to you.
Well, it's a good time.
You probably
You want to see if you could spray the whole toilet in one shot.
I like to see a murder scene when I look. I'm like, God damn.
It sounds like a sprung bung.
No, but listen.
Sprung bung.
But at work,
Sprung bung, yeah.
at work this week, it was just like I had oatmeal in the morning, and I felt like some grumblings, like maybe I had to fart or something. So I thought I was just holding in too many farts or something.
Yeah.
But then that same pain came, and it was like, I mean, like I gripped the counter, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, fuck. I got like sweaty for a minute, you know? Couldn't hear what people were saying. It was just like, oh. And I know from experience, like, if you go sit on the toilet, it don't do anything. I've done that in the middle of the night. It's happened, you know? So I don't know. Something's going on back
You
there.
go to the doctor.
I don't have insurance right now, but once I get my shit squared away, I'm going to definitely get somebody
But
climbing
you're
in
holding
there.
in your farts at work.
Yeah.
So you're clamping your O-hole tight, and you're wondering why it's.
You're having a
taxed.
muscle cramp.
You're having
You
a muscle
think it's a
cramp.
muscle cramp?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
holding your
What about
asshole
when I'm
too
sleeping?
tight.
No, you're.
It happens a lot when I'm sleeping. Like, it's happened, the couple times it's happened before, it's been while I was sleeping.
And you woke up.
I woke up like, oh, fuck.
Are you scared that at some time somebody might have hurt you that way while you were sleeping? So you're clenching when you're
Breach your castle.
clenching my butthole when I sleep?
Yeah.
No, because I sleep
Or
alone.
you shit your pants too much in the bed, so that's why you clench going to sleep.
No.
So that you
No.
don't shit the bed.
He would have told us he shit the bed.
Oh, yeah, I got no problem with that. I got no shame. I don't fucking spill my beans. Literally. No, but I do have to hold in my farts at work, man, because, I'm a farty
Yeah,
guy.
you stink.
Listen.
I think you
It's
just
not
gotta-
like at the part scanner. You can't just
Exactly. It's not a sport. It's real tight knit back there, and it's a cramped space, and it's real kind of
Have
like
you let
sterile.
a few loose?
Oh yeah, I creep back around and I drop.
Do you
a
go
couple.
somewhere else to
like,
fart?
wow, what
Is
was-
it like a 2-year-old shitting in the corner in his
No.
diaper? Is that what
No,
you're
because
like?
here's the thing: it's almost impossible. I do a
Hold
lot of
your ears.
bending. I do a lot of like bending down.
Oh,
get
and when
things
you
off
go
the
down,
bottom.
you let it loose.
You know what I mean? It like squirts out. It lets
You
loose.
can't even have the courtety to fart high in the air. You got to let it rise up through the whole room.
Right. No, because mine are heavy. I think they come down like a gaseous cloud of ninja, like fog. So if you were to go down by that floor, it's going to be hot.
They'd
you know?
have him in a hair metal band.
But for real, my feet get so hot at work. I'm wearing like brand new tennis shoes, clean socks. I wash them every day. You guys know how I am. And I'm like 6 feet away from these motherfuckers, and I swear, like by lunchtime, I'm like, "Do you smell that?" To the lady
your
next
feet?
to me. But I think it's my feet. But they get so hot.
He's hallucinating.
I could smell the heat off my feet. Like,
start tripping.
Hallucinating
they
stinks.
just like
you
smell
think you
like.
got a green cloud around your feet?
I think I do, but I mean, of course, like by the time I get home, they smell like like pickled eggs. But
You need more breathable stuff,
what are you saying?
like
Like some Birkenstocks.
like some decent, like Crocs.
Ooh.
But that's why they wear them, so their feet don't get hot, man.
Yeah.
And then they wear cotton socks.
Yeah, I'm on my feet all day, man.
Yeah.
And you can sanitize them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why people wear Crocs.
Yeah, I can't do that. I'm a man.
Buy yourself some nice nurse shoes.
Really?
Yeah.
Nerf makes shoes.
Nurse,
Hush
nurse,
puppies.
nurse,
Dr. Scholl's.
nurse.
No, I'm gonna get some of those old man shoes with the Velcro straps. Those black ones. You know what I'm talking
old men
about.
aren't on their feet the whole day.
They're sitting back.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit.
They
Having
just
a-
need help getting
having
up.
some
That's
Glenn
why their
Levitt.
soles are so
I literally listen what I have in my shoes. I looked online and got the cheapest, like good for like plantar fasciitis and shit,
Orthotics.
like the Asics. Got a fresh pair of those. I got the insole, the best one you can get at the store. And I bought these things called oh fuck! I wish I could remember the name now. It's like Tugs or something.
What?
I just wanted to say Tugs.
got some
But anyway, it's like this elastic band that goes around your ankle, and it's this ball.
and it tugs it up. So
It's this
that
ball that goes under your foot.
you need that arch.
So I'm wearing
shit
like the
support.
ball, an insole, and
Yeah.
the shoes. And man,
It still
I swear,
hurts.
by like 1 o'clock, it's like my whole back is stiff, my legs are stiff.
Well, that
everything.
shit's probably throwing your back off too.
It's not all
because your
that
back
loose.
has been so used to your
Walking in a
feet
certain
down
way,
that
yeah.
line,
And your foot's
so
in
when
a
you
sex
adjust
dungeon.
it,
Your
Like
foot's
a
in a
lower
sex
primate.
dungeon.
right?
tight shoes.
Put
Yeah.
your foot in a sex dungeon.
What's that?
It's got ball gags.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Leather
Chinese
mask.
lady in another era.
Yep. And then when I come home, I soak them in Epsom salt.
You're binding your own
Warm, hot.
Hot. Yeah. Yeah, they get hot, man. They get some hot dogs. They're
You could
hot
put
dogs.
some goldfish in there and they'll eat the dead skin off your feet. They do that in
Yes, they do.
Japan or something.
no,
Wow.
like even here they do
Really?
it now.
Really?
Like
That's
here,
kind of weird.
Cleaner fish or what
Yeah.
do they call- yeah.
Oh,
the little koi will come and suck all the
that's
dead.
nasty.
Women do that all the time, and I can't think of the
I have to
name.
mention that to Uncle Jesse. She likes that.
My
shit.
sister's done it. She's lived in Okinawa and been to Japan. And
Oh,
Yeah,
so-
it's a
Yeah,
Jap.
yeah,
That sounds
yeah.
like something because they're little tiny ass feet.
yeah.
Not these dogs. I'll hurt those fish.
Oh.
Those fish will.
You
Not
need
the
sharks
dead
in
fish.
there.
Yeah, it's like salt and vinegar chips down there. You know
Between
what I mean?
that and his toenails,
They say
Yeah.
the fish can handle
I'm
it.
sure.
And my feet are like
Yeah, they like it.
sauerkraut for fish.
They
Fish-
like that though. They like
Really?
Yeah.
spoiled vegetation is what they
Yeah,
eat.
mine gets so
Some of
hot,
them.
man. It's like my whole body sweats
What
through.
you need a dog or a cat that'll lick that sweat off.
Oh,
Get some peanut butter, put it elsewhere.
No, I can't let a dog lick my feet. That's gross.
Just like step on your toes and let the
Yeah. What about just
I
that
do.
skin in between your toes
Yeah,
that
just
never
fill
sees
that up
any
with peanut
fresh
butter.
air or gets touched at all?
just stick your foot in the jar and pull it out.
Yeah.
And Pickle's pig's feet, like pickle.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like. Like you ever see pig's feet in a jar?
Yeah.
That's what my toes look like when I get home at night.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, they look like pig's feet.
So your
nasty.
toes and your butthole.
Yeah,
work.
in
I'm
this
going through
order.
some hard
You
times,
need
but the
some
good
work.
thing is, I'm able to hook up medications. So I got my eye drops.
Oh, no,
Nice.
that's good.
You know what I mean?
Better. Have you
Yeah.
noticed the difference?
Yeah, it relieves some pressure. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. In my one eye, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I'm fighting for this one eye. I'm trying to keep this bitch.
Got to.
I don't want to be blind with a broken butt and broken feet.
Yeah, you'd be
Be hard times. I have to make money the hard way.
you'd be like the
See me
shitty old
da-
rag
Be
doll.
down on Venice Beach.
Sounds like the end of a great saga, though.
Well,
It does.
I'm running this bitch to the ground. All right, this is like a car I haven't made
I
payments
think
on.
we all are.
This car I haven't made payments.
This is a car I haven't had to make payments on in a long
right.
time.
We're gonna drive
it's all
this
good.
until it
I'm
breaks.
driving this bitch until it falls apart.
Maybe you should try changing the oil though.
Well, check my oil.
Yeah.
No.
Get your oil checked. Oh, there's a
How
problem.
do I change my oil in my life? How do I change my oil for my life?
Get some peanut butter in a dog.
No, man, I can't let a dog I can't do that to a dog. I can't let a
No.
dog lick my feet or anything.
Gross.
It is right.
I think so.
Anything licking your feet is.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree.
I don't want anything touching my feet. I don't even want to touch my feet. I hate cutting my own toenails. Is gross.
Is it really? Oh,
Yeah,
can I get one of those?
I don't want to cut my own toenails. I sure as hell ain't gonna let anybody else do it.
No, I wouldn't do that. I could never go to one of those
couldn't
fucking.
go
Yeah,
get
you ever see those
pampered?
places?
I could never do it.
There's
either.
always dudes in there too.
I mean, it would feel good. I don't like people touching my feet, but it would feel really good to have
Yeah?
them massaged once or
You get some
something.
lady who traveled all the way from another country to come here and
Well, not
build a better
necessarily her.
life. She's building a better life,
by
and
scrubbing feet.
You romanticize her
yeah.
misery.
I'm not talking about getting like a toe
they get paid though.
Yeah,
pedigram or
what?
pedicure.
Pedicure.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that. Just
Yeah,
like
you
a
see it at the
wash or a
mall.
Massage,
If you go to
yeah.
that mall in Altoona, they got a there's dudes sitting in there, your big old boys with, corns and bunions and all that.
Oh, that's gross.
And they'll sit there like they are fucking, Biggie Smalls getting their feet rubbed on and shit with champagne.
That is gross.
I can't do that to another human. It's
I
like,
mean, my feet aren't that
Too
gross.
personal.
yeah, I'm not Jesus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, dude, you don't have to rub my feet.
You don't
Like,
want people rubbing your feet?
even if I was like rich and powerful, like I can't even,
Not even a butler?
No, I
No,
wouldn't want
definitely not a butler. That implies it's some dude. If anybody was going to do it, it would have to be a little lady from.
You wouldn't let a dude rub your feet
No.
expertly?
No, they probably know how to
Well,
do
may-
it
if he
better.
had a lab coat on, there's a lot of
Yeah.
things I'll let a dude in a lab coat do.
too.
There's a
With impossible abs.
And a stethoscope.
He likes doctors.
I'm kidding. I kid. No, you let it. Listen, you let a dude get away with a lot of shit if he's got a lab coat on.
You think he's smart? Yeah.
Yeah, you will.
science.
Yeah, like, this isn't even like
Has the
personal for him.
credentials.
Yeah, this isn't. This is like looking under the hood of a car for him.
Has a couple of initials after his name.
Oh yeah, made up shit
Title.
even. Fucking D&D GM. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dave
let me see your dick. Okay. I'm gonna roll a D4.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
See if I catch a boner.
See if I can slay this.
Man, what's on your list, Rick?
Yeah, you got some hot takes.
Yeah, there's a ton of stuff.
You had a week off.
Yeah, I did. Takes.
It's time for Rickety's 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 list.
The first Navy SEAL died
Did he?
2 weeks ago. Yeah.
The
Oh, I didn't
very
know that.
first
The
Navy-
very first Navy SEAL.
Yeah, he's
Wow.
from Somerset or Myersdale.
He's from
yeah.
Myersdale.
No shit. The dude who started that log
The very
carrying.
first one. The
First.
very first Navy SEAL.
Wow.
Now I got a question. Did he rename it Navy SEALs? Or who renamed it SEALs?
I believe
There's the whole story.
Yeah, there's a whole story behind it.
Because they was
He
alert.
tells the story.
Right?
Was that
They
in the
called
paper? Was that in the local paper?
I didn't
Was that
see
in
that
the
he
paper?
died, but
No.
It
Where-
was on the news.
It was
How
on the
old
news.
was he?
yeah.
Yeah.
He used
How
to
old?
come into
Oh,
the
he
dealership
was
a
old.
lot.
Like
He lived a long time, huh?
Yeah.
I bet
and
into his 90s.
He was a very philanthropic,
Really
donated
short
time
guy.
That guy.
Yes.
Really
Oh
short
yeah.
guy.
Listen,
Yeah.
there is a sign. Little guys or
better.
shorter guys. Look, for instance, in MMA, the 155-pound
yeah.
division is the most talented division. You know what I mean? It's easier to do push-ups when your arms are shorter.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Right.
It's like being tall when it comes to like athletic things is not necessarily like a benefit.
Like you don't see basketball players.
Exactly. You don't see a ton of ripped basket. There's the freaks, the LeBron James and
Yeah.
Dwight Howard and shit like that. But most of them, it's like,
Be
it's
looking like a
fucking
dude
weird.
from the Celtics.
It's fucking weird. You know what I mean?
He started as an underwater diver.
Oh, really?
An underwater demolitions explosions specialist was like.
Damn.
Yeah.
That dude
His
was
last name was Beal.
Yeah.
Beal.
Harry Beal.
Harry
That's his
Beal.
name.
Harry Beal.
Yeah. He used to come into the dealership.
R.I.P. Harry Beal.
Drive a Taurus.
Yeah, true bad motherfucker. The original
The
bad
original,
motherfucker.
very first Navy SEAL.
Oh, he used
Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder if he, because all the shit they do, like they're carrying logs and all
Yeah.
that seems like some shit old guys did.
Well, that's what he was saying.
To get in shape.
You can look at, like, he was very open in the historical areas around here for Veterans Days. He'd write big,
Oh, yeah.
stories about
Smart
that
guy?
shit. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
Smart.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. No shit.
Yeah.
No shit. Well, I guess you kind of got to be smart to
think
be
you
like a
would have-
diver and explosive shit like that. That's all complicated shit. I wouldn't make
You
it.
gotta have your shit together.
There ain't no way.
You wouldn't make it because of the water.
Me too.
Yeah, I don't like going underwater like that.
I don't like
Yeah,
floating.
you don't like floating.
Yeah, well, he can't float.
I
If
don't
there's
like
floating,
sinking.
if there's floating, he's out and sinking.
Right. He doesn't say anything about sinking.
No, I don't like sinking either.
He don't like sinking. That's a given.
No.
I'm just assuming he don't like sinking.
It
If
leaves
he, if
much
he ain't into
pressure.
floating, he ain't into sinking.
It leads me to a fun fact. Like, what is the like? It's a binary question. When you die drowning,
Yeah.
can swim or can't swim. What percentage of people that drown can swim?
Oh, I would say it's probably high because they overestimate their
I would
abilities.
think
I
so,
would say
too.
that too.
Yeah.
Because people who don't know how to swim don't
ain't
I don't
fucking
even
around
fuck
with
with
water.
themselves in that
Yeah.
position.
Yeah. I never really learned how to swim. I don't fuck around with water. You know what I mean?
You're exactly right.
Yeah.
2/3 of
course
people,
we are.
2/3 of people that drown know how to swim.
Damn.
Well, that's saying
Makes-
something about human psychology, though. You know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The Dunning-Kruger effect.
Yeah, and then most of it is you're so out of shape that you remember yourself being able to swim, but really, if you took
That's-
stock of your current situation, you wouldn't be near the water.
Yes.
You know, like you remember
That makes
yourself
sense.
knowing how to swim like you were
Yep.
18,
Yep.
and you're 50 and you can't swim like you were 18.
That's like when you see like
so you take unnecessary risks. To,
you see, 40-year-old dudes talking about whooping somebody's ass. It's
Oh, yeah.
like, when was
It's
the last
exactly
time
the
you
same
were
thing.
in? When's the last time you exerted
crazy.
yourself?
Yeah.
You know what I
Yes,
mean? Like,
you
you're
think
going to
you
die,
still
dude.
have it, yeah.
You're going to have a heart attack. Your hip's going to go out. You know what I mean? Like,
Blow your knee out.
yeah,
or
you are
something.
going to get your ass kicked.
Yeah, I think about that shit a lot now, man.
Oh, yeah, because tensions are high. People are amped up.
oh yeah,
Oh yeah, we were having some stories about that before you guys came.
Really?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are tense right now, man. People are fucking popping
The cabin
off.
fever.
They've
Yeah.
been dealing with themselves for
Yes.
far too long.
Yeah, and their truths, their family, their
Me and
other-
the colonel went out last night to the club. We went over to see Liebom, and there was just a
Craziness.
crazy
Walked
crowd.
into a shitstorm.
Walked
Really?
into a shitstorm. Just got in there, had a beer and a seat, and just looked around. Everybody's eyeballing me. This is my community club. I don't
Yeah.
know any of these people here, and it's
shit.
just
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Was
Where are they
taken
all
over-
from?
I don't know, but most
Yeah.
of them were signed in. I have no idea where they're from. It's the
Wow.
first time there's ever been 30 people in there, and I've only knew 7 of them.
Somebody checked them in
You
and
know.
they're being
Yeah, I've been noticing like the bars in my neighborhood are packed. 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 People have had enough. You know what I mean?
Oh, they do. They do.
Yeah, I got this sweet ass spot right next to the train tracks. Like I live on one side of the train tracks in this bar called wrong side of the tracks or other side of the tracks, something like that.
Hopefully
but
you live.
it has a big sign that says "Smokers Welcome." You know what I mean?
Nice.
All right, you know what I mean?
there
It's
you
a
go.
fucking shithole.
Yeah, we have them around here.
It's all Harleys. It's right on the train tracks. That motherfucker is packed.
you
But
go
they're
in there?
I know what I walk over to the Sheets a lot. There's a Sheets by my house. That my favorite pastime is walking there and talking to people in the parking lot and shit. And you'll see people walking there from that bar, and they are all over. You know,
Wrecked.
wrecked.
Wow.
Of this supreme crowd, there was one standout of the night. There was this girl who made it her business to make it known that she was there, and
Yeah, she was loud, obnoxious.
yes, it turns out she was celebrating just getting off parole,
Nice.
Damn.
Not off
That's-
probation.
Yeah.
off parole.
That's an accomplishment, right? She's been out of prison now for long enough
To
that
be out
she's
of
not on
parole.
paper anymore.
Yeah. She made a complete asshole out of herself.
Of course.
Puked on herself and, had to call her brother to carry her home.
Like every 18-year-old should.
How old was she though?
She looked like she was 30, but her face said 52.
Well, yeah, that's
Hard
that's
times.
parole living right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I honestly can't say how old she was.
No, if you're getting off parole around 30, you've been through some shit. You
Yeah.
put miles
Yeah.
on them bitches. You're not changing that oil regularly. You're
yeah.
you're going off road. You're mistreating that vehicle. Not like mine. I treat it like a temple.
Ooh,
Yeah.
you
You know what I mean? I try to because I know that I'm probably not working with the best DNA. You know what I mean? Like my shit.
Is that your French?
I don't have
speaking?
I don't have that Dusty Rhodes DNA. I got I got that George the Animal Steel DNA or something. You know what I mean? It's a little off. Like
That dude was fucking hairy.
yeah, he
Oh,
was.
yeah.
Remember George the Animal Steel? Those hairy ass shoulders
yeah,
and shit.
Jesus, it was like a forest there.
Gross.
Didn't they say he was like a professor or something?
Yeah, he was
He
like
was,
a
he was a
smart guy.
teacher.
Oh yeah.
Teacher.
Yeah, he was like a grade school teacher.
No shit.
Yeah, I met him at a Comic-Con.
Get out of here, really?
Yeah,
Did you touch some of that hair?
No, but
Is he still
there's a
alive?
picture somebody
smelled
else
it.
has that I don't have of him with the green tongue licking my face.
Oh.
I mean, just with a weird look on my
Get
face.
outta here.
Somebody has that
Your
picture.
neck?
Yeah, kind of. He went from the
You
neck.
licked
I guess
your
that's
neck
why.
From the neck
Yeah.
up.
My neck.
It was a long ass lick.
Yeah.
Did it make you feel
It made me feel weird.
did
Boned
it?
up?
But
at
I
all?
insisted on it. I was like,
oh,
lick
yeah,
me.
yeah.
He was like,
You
"Can
were
I get a
like,
picture?"
Lick me.
He's like, "You want a picture?"
Lick
I'd
me,
I'd rather
lick
have
me.
a lick.
A lick.
And he's like, "Okay."
Dude ever says I'd rather have a lick.
Yeah.
What are you really trying to tell?
Big fan.
He's George the
He's a
Animal
big
Steel.
fan.
Yeah, I
He's
was
a big
just
fan.
saying- I was
He
just
was
giving props.
starstruck by George the Animal Steel.
He didn't
But
wash
yes,
that
the-
neck for a
The
week.
dude ate turnbuckles.
Not Remington
He
Steel.
ate the turnbuckles.
George the Animal Steel.
Right.
Not Remington Steel. Oh, yeah. What's wrong with
with
you?
different heroes.
Remington
Shit.
Steel.
All right, what else we got? What else we got? Anything else? You got another anything on the list? You want to Rickety's nose?
There's tons on there. You ever see tweaker hunters on YouTube?
No.
Tweaker hunters? No.
It's these dudes that just run around and mess with people, like tweakers. They're like tweaker crack. So they just go around and they hand out like T-shirts to the homeless, and they try to get them off of crack or smack and hand them weed.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, so they'll hand them a pack of blunts and a handful of weed.
Nice.
Interesting,
Never heard of it.
interesting YouTube.
How do I get some?
Tweaker.
Yeah, I'm
let's
sign up for
pretend to
that.
be-
And everybody's like, "What do you mean?
Yeah, they don't trust them.
What do you want?" Yeah.
They remember Bum Hunter.
Yeah, that shit was
Remember
nuts.
Bum Hunter when he was going
Oh
around?
my God, making them or bum fights.
Bum fights.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
But
Bum Hunter.
Bum Hunter was funny because he acted like that Australian dude. He was like, "Look at this one, mate," and he would creep up on him while they were sleeping, and he'd be like,
serious?
"Calm down, mate," and he would like duct tape them up and shit.
It's fucked up, man.
No
It was
way.
fucked up.
He
It
would
was
capture them in the wild.
yes, it was
Like,
dark.
your
I never
world
heard
isn't
of that.
shitty enough.
He would do that Australian accent, like the fucking crocodile
Crocodile
hunter.
Dundee.
Crocodile hunter.
Oh yeah.
The tweaker hunters are just nice. They're just nice
Yeah.
to people.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I think the
And then
world's-
they offer free rides to rehab. So they're like, "You
No
want to go to
shit.
rehab?
Oh, wow.
I'll take you to rehab."
See, I think generally people are nicer than they used to
Yeah.
be. I think all in all, people are culture is nicer. It's going that way anyway. It's trending that way.
I think so. I'd like to think so.
Yeah.
That's,
I think it is, man. I think it is. You know, at least I want to believe it is. Yeah, you're right. All right, what's next? The table has spoken.
You want what's next?
Yeah.
You know what a yoni massage is?
A yoni?
Yeah.
Vaginal massage.
Yes.
Yoni is vagina in
Yes.
some language.
Yes.
I think
Also known as a pussy massage.
what?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I think it's Vietnamese.
You could find. I don't know what it is. I think
want
it's
that job.
Hindu or something. Yeah.
Oh, could you imagine something that you'd see?
Yoni massage. Yeah.
I would do that, dude. Rubber gloves? I'll touch anything with rubber gloves.
That's true. That's true.
There are YouTube.
to know.
There are YouTube videos that'll give you quite explicit instructions. Like you don't even have to go to a class.
Oh, they tell you how to do it?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. How do you
Yeah.
spell that?
YONI.
Down. I'm watching
Yoni
that
massage.
shit.
Why
Yoni
no?
massage.
God.
Yoni massage.
Yoni
And I
massage.
think this came into my algorithm from body massage. Body massage. Looking up that video.
Oh, really?
And
doubt
Janice
it.
Cats.
Oh, really?
Janice
Yeah.
Cats and because I don't look up many things.
It's a weird mix.
Yeah, and then Yoni massage pops up.
There's a whole podcast
For Yoni massage, yeah.
No doubt. I'm signing
But
up.
I thought about like if we grew up knowing about the Yoni massage,
Uh-huh.
I'd have never finger banged anyone. You know,
Yeah, finger
we only
banging.
got finger banging.
Yeah.
like
You don't learn till later. Yeah, there's
That
a
was the
lot.
height of the
There's
technology.
technique, not just
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, we were going at it like savages when we were kids.
Yeah.
I was beating it like a yeah. I was going at it
big
like
old
a,
long fingernails
Oh
and shit.
yeah, dirty fingernails.
We should make a YouTube
Yep.
video how to finger bang, just to roll it back.
There is a technique. There is a technique. I watched a video. There is a technique. You reach, you curl these bad boys back and you tap inside there.
It's like
There's a little something.
the
It's
little
not
hole.
like when I was a kid.
Yeah,
It was
right.
like I was hitting that joystick at the mall.
Just a little something.
Bam, 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 bam.
Imagine how much life would be different if we
Yeah.
had the knowledge of the Yoni massage.
I was like eye poking a speed bag. Like, I had that shit bouncing.
Whack-a-mole.
Yeah, I was doing it wrong.
Everyone was.
I didn't know. Nobody taught me how
That's
to
why the
finger
world
bang.
is like it is today.
Yeah, exactly. That
It's
could be
something you have
why.
to learn.
Yeah.
That's why these kids are all soft. Their moms got finger banged the wrong way. All these derelicts with dirty fingernails and...
Daddy didn't know how to Yoni massage.
Playing pranks.
No, I'm going to look into Yoni Massage. That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
All right. What's next? That one gets a will do and a thumbs up.
Will do. Full go.
Full go on that one.
Full go?
Yeah, full go on Yoni Massage. I'm checking it out.
Check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My yard boy had a doggy named Yoni. That's how I knew that.
Yard boy?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Matt used to hire yard boys.
Oh yes, I had a
What?
illustrious line of.
Please do tell.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't want to do yard work, so I hired neighborhood boys to do my clippings.
Yep.
And how did you take advantage
And
of that situation?
one of them grew up to be our weed dealer for a while. Yeah.
Oh, so you were cultivating the youth.
No. When I
No, that's called grooming.
You were
No.
Yes.
well, yard grooming. That's a technicality.
No, but tell him you used to.
He would cut my front and backyard and like trim the bushes and
Yard
I'd give
boy.
him some. He was like 12.
Did you call him yard boy?
No, I
We're
called
like,
him. I don't want to say.
"Yard
his
boy."
You
name.
did call the one boy.
Oh, that was no. That was my friend Jamie's friend boy, the muscle dummy. Jamie, I just worked with.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. He wasn't a yard boy. He didn't start off as a yard boy.
No. I just called him boy because he was he was like 2% body fat and like a out of a movie, right?
You thought he was hot.
I don't remember. I don't remember.
But he was like he was
He looked like
breastfed
Gummo.
until he was 6.
You look like Gummo.
He was like no. He looked like the perfect guy.
Okay.
Like and packed like like a rock. But he was kind of like he would
Rocky Horror.
What does that
No,
mean?
he was muscular.
Yeah, he was a big muscle guy.
Oh,
And
like a
handsome,
weightlifter.
Oh.
but like
Is
a
what you're
boy.
saying.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
So you liked him.
No, he was just my other friend's friend.
He was a man-child.
They pulled their dicks out when they were building my backyard, and like 3 yards of dirt.
For a tip.
Not for tips. Well, I saw their tips, and then they would mound the dirt onto their laps, and then pull their wieners out and giggle.
No, they wouldn't.
Yeah, they filled.
Yeah, he told me about it
How
when it
old were
happened.
they?
He told me
they
about
were
it when
on
it
my
happened.
age.
And these were
A
your
couple
yard.
years younger.
These were your yard boys.
No. He was the guy. I worked with him when I worked at the cleaning company. I hired him, and then I met boy. I don't remember his name, but he knew how to. Both of them knew how to do like put in the patio. So that's what they were doing.
And they would just get naked and
They
pile dirt on their dicks.
they dropped the truck came with 3 yards of dirt, and they got giddy and took their pants down, laid in the pile, scooped it up onto their laps, and pulled their dicks out.
No.
You can ask T Knuckles.
No, he told me about it when it happened,
Yeah.
like 20 years ago. I remember
What
him
did
telling
you
me.
say?
We just watched them through the kitchen window, like, well, boys will be boys, I guess. I don't know.
Stroke, boys will be boys.
Did they jack off?
No.
No, they were doing it to
Just be funny. They peed in the Gatorade bottle and then played catch with it,
There you go.
and it would be
It's a little
loose,
backstory
so
on
they-
Uncle Me. Now you know.
Yeah, it was weird shit. But
It's
no,
a
my
little-
yard boys were actual yard boys who did
Boys
work for
that did
money.
yard.
Strictly
With
work
no
for money.
shirts that cut grass.
No, they wore
strictly
shirts. They could or could not. That shirts or skin is up to them.
strictly cut grass
And
while
trim
he
bushes.
sat in the lawn chair drinking iced tea.
In denim,
They could wear denim if they want. Shorts,
cut off shorts
Fringy cut off shorts.
Daisy Dukes.
with cowboy boots.
Cowboy boots. Look, I'm mowing the grass, Rand. I'm mowing the grass. Boy.
Are you weed eating?
So the first guy lasted maybe 3 or 4 years until he was like 16, and then he got his younger friend to do it for 3 or 4 years.
Oh, okay.
And then
that's
that
kinda
guy
normal
got
shit.
his younger friend to do it the last time, and he was a character too.
He was on drugs real bad, right?
Yeah, like he took too, like, I don't know, but they gave him too many drugs when he was real little, and he's just burned out. He would pass out for no reason and hit his head and just get up and start caulking the window again. It was fucked up. Yeah.
There's a little backstory, and to
He's
me,
a good guy though, but he's just not. But his dog's name was Yoni.
There we go.
And it comes
full
full
circle.
Full circle.
All right, let's get back to the list quick.
Story, yeah.
Let's get back to this list quick. It's getting scary. in here.
Davos week.
Davos week.
Yeah.
Betsy Davos?
It's when the most wealthiest people in the world get together and have a conference.
Oh.
And they try to decide the fate of the world.
Yes.
It's almost like a real life Pentaveret that meets underneath the Denver airport.
Illuminati.
Yeah, Illuminati type. But this actually does happen. And
Right.
they have a theme for the conference. And the theme for this year's conference was you will be broke, but you will be happy.
Okay.
And this is coming out of
That
like
sounds familiar.
the wealthiest people get together.
And that's what they're telling
And
us.
that's
Just
what-
like Pantone picks the colors for the next
Yes,
year, which are
exactly.
going to be hot.
Exactly.
So that Pantone tells us which colors are going to be in.
It's the
this
same
year.
thing. I agree.
Cerulean
same
blue.
thing.
Right. Yeah.
So this year,
Yeah.
you're going to be poor but happy.
You're going to be poor. You're going to have less money, but you're going to be much happier.
Right.
Why? What's
Because
what's
they're our parents.
Yeah.
Their wealth
Yes.
They know
designates
better, yeah.
yes, their
And-
wealth designates them as being superior.
And that's the only qualification they have.
Yes, and they
Wealth.
have some twisted, altruistic, fucked up view of the world. You know, like so. Whatever would come out of them is really probably what they're thinking. But the fact that they named their whole conference, you know, that is telling.
Well, yeah, absolutely. You already see the signs for
It would
it,
be
you know?
much better if it was the Yoni conference.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
You will massage vaginas, then you will be happy.
Yes,
But
but
we
make
ma-
less money.
But not in a.
Sexual way.
Not sexual, no, clinical. You
No,
know.
I was gonna say like in a room with like air conditioning, not out like in a hot.
Oh, in a sweat box.
Yeah, not in a garage, not in front of this heater right here, even in the cold.
Man, you're trying to-
Should I grow the hair out on my knuckles?
No,
Is that better? Is like that in style? Like
to do what?
Yoni
That would be
massage?
pretty cool.
Yoni
You
massage.
should.
Everybody's worried about
Do you
their hair
shave your
situation.
knuckles?
No,
Oh.
they mostly burn off. But
I don't even
From
have
what,
any
friction?
no, but I mean, you see these hairy
Putting his
knuckled
hands in
dudes,
his
like-
pockets.
Like there's somebody that probably has a fetish for a hairy knuckled dude.
Oh yeah.
Probably.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's what
Without
I'm
a doubt.
saying. Like,
You're gonna be a knuckle model for porn?
Yes, somebody
No.
somebody
Or
showed me
knuckle
this
model?
week. Somebody
No.
showed me this week. There's a dude on I forget which platform it is, but he literally just puts pictures of his feet, and
Is-
people support him on Patreon.
Is he a huge?
I don't know.
Those dudes pop up on like on Facebook
Your
pages,
algorithms?
on weird like I'm not on it anymore, but it was called I don't know. It was like crazy shit, but you'd see crazy videos, and this dude would just for 2 weeks in a row he would post like real close up pictures of his feet, and he was probably like 6'8", and he'd spread his toes, and he would just do it. Until
You
he
know.
got kicked off.
You know.
yeah.
I don't know.
It's weird on the
I
internet.
can't sympathize
Right.
with that.
Yeah, the internet
Weird
is
on the
weird.
internet.
Yeah, so basically there's a channel for everybody. You know what I mean? Like everybody can find what they're into for sure. Yeah, that hurts.
I like football games.
Yeah. Tampa.
Some tall, some
Tampa.
cookies.
Yeah, in sports, Overeem got knocked out last night.
No shit.
Old man Overeem.
Yeah. Who knocked him out?
God damn it.
Someone
the
Maryland.
Russian dude. Igor some shit. I can't remember his fucking name. But anyway, he's like 6'8".
That's like how many times in his last 10 fights has
oh
he
my
been knocked
gosh, I
out?
know. Well, he was actually, I think he was on a little winning streak there. But he looks, man, it's just crazy. You've been watching Overeem since he was
About
a
20
kid,
years,
you know?
Jacked,
And
man.
now he's just an old
man.
guy. And you hate to see him get hit. You can just
Yeah.
see that getting hit hurts more now.
Yeah.
You know?
yeah.
Like, you can see it in his face. Like, it sucks.
Yeah, he
Especially
used to
when
be a
you
savage,
got.
man.
Oh, yeah. When he was on steroids, he was They called him Ubereem.
Oh, yeah.
He was
He,
just-
he almost goes out mid punch and comes back.
It-
Like
yeah.
you'll see him get
Oh,
hit.
yeah,
You'll see
yeah.
him get hit, and like you'll
Oh,
see
yeah.
you'll see the reverb effect
turn
of it.
off and
And he
then turn
turns
back
and then
back
he'll turn
on.
back on,
He's
like
so
while staying on his
accustomed.
feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
that's
he's
the
a
scary
fuck-
part of it.
Dude, Overeem is a monster.
Yeah,
He's
his-
been around
when
for
Ngannou knocked him out, man.
Yeah.
That's when he broke his lip, ripped his lip off, wasn't
Yep.
it?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
He
I
put a
remember
big
that.
ass cut in it.
Mhm. It was like all flapping and shit.
Yeah.
Who else
Got hit
fought?
hard.
The other one was like
wrong.
Sanhagen and oh fuck, old
Somebody.
timer. Yeah, fuck, his name is escaping me right now. Anyway, they were like bantamweight, like 145 or something like that. But
Not
it was
a main
over like instantly. Like he caught him with a knee. Sandhagen caught the dude with the knee. But Frankie Edgar, I think.
Oh, yeah,
no
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, just immediately,
Like, quick, I saw.
Like as soon as they went together, dude did a fucking flying knee and caught him like perfect, like a fucking cartoon, man. Like, pow, put him to sleep hard. And that was it. Those were the only two that I tried to catch this morning. But
Well, they had on ESPN Plus. They finally put 2 seasons of The Ultimate Fighter up. One's the very first season, which I'd already seen numerous times. But one, I don't remember what season it was, but it was Conor McGregor and Uriah Faber as coaches.
Oh, yeah.
And I watched that. I never saw that season before, so
It's
I watched
funny
it. It is
shit.
awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, McGregor,
Fucking
I love him
McGregor's a
even
witty-
more, man.
he's a witty
Oh, he's
motherfucker.
smart, yes.
yeah, he's witty.
Yeah,
he's
and-
quick.
Yes, very quick. And when you saw, like, I was genuinely surprised throughout the series how much he actually helped, because he was like,
Oh, yeah.
come off like, oh, I don't care about these guys. But
Right.
bullshit,
No,
man.
he was a
He's
workhorse.
witty, smart.
He
knows
used to
what
be
he's
a
doing.
workhorse. Yeah.
Yeah.
He put his fucking time.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Yeah.
You know? I wish they had more up, because I'd like to see more of the, like, from season 4 to like the presents, because I haven't seen them.
Yeah, I watched the first couple seasons.
Yeah, so did I.
And then it like changed channels or something.
Yeah,
I
when it
can't
was
remember.
on Spike.
Right.
Yeah, because the first season I watched and it was fucking great.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, when it first came
how
out.
many of those dudes, you know?
Right.
And then
they're
the
still
season
in
with,
there.
like,
yeah.
Is that the season with Koscheck and?
Yeah, I think so. I
Yeah.
think that was the first one. Yep. And then what's his name is still fighting from that season.
Lieben?
Not Lieben, but the Mexican dude. You know, the one that.
Oh, Diego, your
the
boy,
one that
Diego
you look like.
Nightmare. Yeah, you're buddy.
Like
You love
I think
him.
he's got
Yeah,
like
he is.
one fight left on his contract
He's
or
knocked
something.
retarded.
Yeah, he is definitely.
I mean, he was retarded then too, but
Yeah,
yeah,
but-
it's weird seeing him so young that it's been that long
Yes.
and that much has changed. Because Forrest Griffin's been out of the game for how long? Man?
long time. Yeah.
And who would have thought watching him fight that he would be a heavyweight
Right.
champion?
And what's just so crazy is like
Who, Forrest Griffin?
Yeah.
how much that sport has evolved to
Right.
where like those guys wouldn't even stand a chance now.
Nowadays,
You
yeah.
know, it's like
It's
kids
like
are
the Hoist Gracie.
kids
back
are
then.
growing up with it to where it was like we were discovering it and it was like a fringe thing, and now it's like so mainstream, it's ridiculous.
Forrest Griffin's like the perfect evolution of a UFC fighter.
Yeah.
Like not very good, works his way up, gets good,
Yeah.
has fights, hits the best,
Yeah,
starts to get punchy, starts to go downhill,
And
gets
is out.
punchy, and is out.
Yeah.
it's a short
that's
career,
the-
man.
that's-
Yeah.
that's the general
He's the
arc.
perfect curve.
Yeah, he's a perfect example of.
Didn't he
of-
get
yeah.
beat once and he ran out of the ring?
Oh, he was fighting
cage.
Anderson Silva.
And he just left the whole play. Like,
Anderson Silva fucked him up so
Yeah.
bad it was
Yeah.
like
Did
a
he? He
mismatch.
left?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
he immediately left and ran out of the.
Yeah.
yeah, it was
to the
embarrassing.
crowd and
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that was towards the
That-
end.
that
though,
was
but it was
when-
Anderson Silva at his
And that's
peak.
when
his
Silva
peak, yeah.
was ridiculous.
Yeah.
He was undefeatable.
Yeah, he had
you know?
nothing for. Nobody had anything for Silva
No.
during his peak, man.
Nope.
It was just like old. Jesus Christ.
It's like how
What's his name?
Stylebender is now.
Yeah.
And he's about to
And John
fight
Jones.
soon. He's about to fight Blankovich for the Blankowicz. Anyway, for the light heavyweight.
Jan.
Jan?
Which that's coming up
Jan.
soon. Yeah, that's coming up
Yeah.
soon. That's
I-
either like the
I
next
want-
UFC or the
I'd like
you know.
to see
That's
that.
what happens when like world class athletes apply themselves to a fringe sport. You know, like these are, you know,
Yeah,
like they
like-
see like there's money to be made.
Yep.
This is a fringe sport,
Yep.
so the best athletes come in and they're automatically
All around.
really,
He's
really
naturally
good at it.
gifted.
Yeah.
Yes, naturally gifted.
Yeah,
people
because
that
for
are-
so long you
Yeah.
weren't get those athletes would rather go
No.
into football,
Right,
basketball,
exactly,
where they can make
exactly.
money. Now there's a chance.
Yeah.
You know,
Make money.
now
Yeah,
you're getting
so you
these
see-
freaks.
It's
Yeah.
like Israel. You know, he was gifted at that, then went to kickboxing.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
he
yeah.
got that pinpoint precision
yeah.
down. Now he's not the strongest dude, but Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah.
If you get hit in the same spot 15 times over
His
again,
speed and accuracy
Uh-huh.
is like a video game.
yeah.
It's insane.
It's ridiculous, man. I remember what 3 years ago you turned me on to him?
Yeah, he was.
You were
He's
like,
only
check out
been.
this dude.
He's only been in the UFC like 3 years.
And he looks like a spider.
He's fucking ridiculous. He's another
Long limbed.
He's another witty.
Well, that's the thing,
Fast.
man. If you have that a bit of power, that accuracy, and that long of limbs, nobody's gonna touch you, man.
Yeah, no, that speed and accuracy makes up for power
Yeah.
easily. That equals power. You know. It's ridiculous.
And there was kind of a Brock Lesnar factor too, like
For a little bit, yeah.
when he came in.
He
like,
did bring, he brought a lot of eyes over to it.
Yeah, brought a certain aspect so you could transfer a sport over.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, so
Right.
he was an ultimate transfer athlete. So just see how he did. You know,
I think
how
we
does he
went
do?
in
I think
got
I
that
think
one.
when he went
What?
in, no, it was just that the heavyweight division in the UFC has been pretty bad for so long.
Right.
So him being that natural freak athlete who did the pro wrestling, could
Yes.
take a hit, he could do well because the
Just-
competition wasn't there.
It's just
Nobody
based
was
off
up to his
based
class.
off of his physicality.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's just fucking enormous.
Right, but he found out there was a lot more to it.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
the guys that are coming in now that are freak
they're
athletes,
they're technical too.
Yes,
And
yes.
big.
No
they're
doubt.
they're warships, man.
All right, what else? You got anything else on the list? We're hitting the time here. It's about that time. Anybody got anything else you want to say?
No. Well, I was looking at listening to Lex Friedman, and he had this this chick on, Natalia. I can't remember her last name, but she was talking about like rocket science, like engine thrusters and what they're coming in. Like, check out the colloid thruster engine. It's an ion thruster for rocket propellant.
No shit.
that they're going to use. Yeah, watch some of those. It
Yeah.
is fucking amazing.
Are they reverse engineering stuff they found?
Well, no. This is all theoretical that they thought of back in like ion thrusters and stuff back in the 50s.
Yeah,
But
it was in
didn't-
Star Trek and
but,
shit.
Yeah, but they didn't have the technology to create something super small. So now they have like computer data chips
Right.
that are machined to pinpoint precision for little cones that they inject this liquid that electrifies and shoves up through them, and it makes mathematically a infinite point. And out of that infinite point, ions get shot
No shit.
and creates thrust. Yeah, it's look into it. It's
Lex
fucking
Friedman.
amazing.
Lex
Yeah.
Friedman is my favorite.
It was
That's one of my favorites.
And
yeah.
the best thing about that podcast is I was watching it too, and this girl, she is so smart, and he's like, so you're providing this stuff through on the nano scale and he just starts laughing. He's like, this is mind-boggling. This is amazing. What else? And he's smart enough to ask the questions to get this girl to
Right,
and
right.
it's genius
Yeah,
shit.
he's an MIT professor who gets like other, professors of that fucking caliber and shit, and they explain shit, and it's like, man, you would never hear about this any other way.
Right, and she's
know?
got has a startup company all about this rocket thrust propellant, and is they're giving all this money to science, so they're actually being able to develop this technology faster, especially since the private sector is sending stuff up to space.
Right.
Because these are like engines that you would use not to get off the ground, but
Right,
while
you're
up
there.
in space
Yeah,
for
yeah.
X
Maneuver.
amount of years.
Yeah,
and
what can
make
you
it very
harness? What can
energy
you
and
harness to
efficient.
use?
Exactly, and like the power plants, and they're talking about these nuclear-driven powered satellites that propel these kind of ion thruster engines. That is super efficient and will last forever, but again, the stigma of nuclear powered, because battery. One of the things they were joking about is, when is somebody going to make a better battery?
Yeah,
that's
that's always the
limiting a lot
struggle.
of the technology is the power source.
That's what held up like solar panels and wind and all that shit.
Exactly, and solar
Batteries.
panels are big and bulky
Yeah.
and pretty inefficient
Yeah.
as far as that goes. So,
And then
yeah.
you still got to do the battery. Then you got to
exactly
deal with
to
that
store
battery.
the power or to transfer the power. Yeah, but it's just super awesome. If you want to get your brain on, listen to that.
Yeah, no,
And
we're in
listen.
danger of ruining this podcast. You talking like that? Come on, now. We were talking about farts, yoni, sore buttholes, feet,
Yeah, well, that's a
caveman DNA.
Gus Bus is going to call me later on today, and we're going to talk
He's
about
gonna
it.
fill
'Cause
you
he was
in?
talking to his science guy, and yeah, it's going to be fucking cool.
Did you see the
Yeah.
guy that invented a lightsaber, a real working lightsaber?
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, that was kind of
wasn't it?
slightly based on ion technology.
How do they stop it?
Basically, the only way he could figure it out was to throw a controlled ionic heat beam, so that it
So
would
it just
only have
only
a certain
goes out
length.
so
It only
far.
goes
Yes,
out so
yes,
far.
yes.
Yeah.
So, he actually got to the point where he could cut through steel.
Doors and
No
steel. Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, it's pretty
It's
cool.
supposed to be heavy. That's what George Lucas told them. It's supposed to be heavy. It's like a broadsword.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Because
all
he
right.
stole everything from the Akira and never mind.
The Japanese.
Yeah.
It's not a lightsaber. It's a lightsaber. It's supposed to be heavy.
All right,
Wow.
February 7th, 2021.
What episode was this?
Episode 96.
96.
All right.
Pick
All
up
right, go
sticks.
Bucks.
So, yeah, there you go. Super Bowl's on today. We love you. Have a good day. Goodbye.
Now, I'm supposed to be a crazy man. When I seen it going, that really got me. I don't like it. That stuff got to be hot. Now, I'm supposed to be a crazy man. When I seen it going, that really got me. Now, I'm supposed to be a crazy man. When I seen it going, that really got me. I don't like it. That stuff got to be hot.